Stewart Media and Entertainment.
And we've got to thank God every minute of every day. Y'all know what time it is. It's a beautiful Monday morning. And it's time for the Two Live Stews. He's Doug. I'm Ryan. But together, we make up the Two Live Stews. And this is your Two Live Stews experience Saturday. Yes. Good morning to Rail Scott, Peace Player, outstanding job last week. Good morning to St. Louis Ron, getting them kids ready for school. We appreciate you, St. Louis. The great Shedrick Moore. Good morning, Shed. And last but not least, an honorable mention to Raymond Sutton, the fourth. Not the third, not the second, but the fourth. Good morning to all of them, and good morning to you, Dougie Stew. How you feeling, sir?
Fantastic, man. How about you?
I, too, sir, am doing absolutely stewtastic, man. Shouts out to the beautiful people in Detroit, Michigan. WGPR Hot 107.5 FM HD2 in Detroit. The Sports Rap Network is in the building. Mm-hmm. Yes. How was your weekend, man?
Good. Chilled out. Watched social media all weekend, checking out the pictures the bros posted in Cincinnati.
It looked like it was just a record number of bros in every picture I saw, man.
It looked phenomenal. It looked phenomenal. What about you? How was the Magical Mystery Tour to the big city of Nashville, Tennessee?
I like Nashville. I've always liked Nashville. Nashville has grown quite a bit since the last time I've been there. I'll share some pictures with y'all when we do our picture of the day. We hit 4 schools. Had a good time, man. Made some fun out of the trip. Also, it wasn't just college tours and sitting in classes, talking to people and looking at campuses. We enjoyed a little bit of Nashville. Also, I'll share some of that in the pictures of the day. Also, so yeah, it was a good weekend, man. It was a good weekend. All in all, it was a good weekend.
What 4 schools did y'all go to? Tennessee State, Vanderbilt. What else?
Tennessee State, Vanderbilt, Fisk, and Belmont.
Oh, y'all went to Fisk. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And
whenever you do like that, whenever you do your face like that and make that noise, that means you're about to
no, man,
throw shots or something. You're about to throw shots at it.
No, man. I just
the reason I said Fisk is because Fisk is from what I understand, Fisk has been going through some very hard times. A lot of HBCUs are going through hard times.
Mm-hmm.
But Fisk is really going through hard times from what I understand, and enrollment has dwindled. And so it's just kind of interesting when you said
when I posted a few pictures of Fisk, or a picture at Fisk, quite a few people said that it's one of the institutions that basically cater to every student when it comes to their experience. Mm-hmm. They literally curate a college experience for every individual kid that's there. Mm-hmm. is how it was explained to me. So I that sounds really cool. But yeah, there was some.
Don't do it. Just don't do it. If you don't have something nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
I've mentioned to you how I would definitely, after the high school experience or the what do you call regular school? After the grade school experience my kids have had at their private school, where they're less than when it comes to the number, we're the major minority. After the experience that they've had at their grade school, I almost really would like for them to go to an HBCU to see the other side. Okay. After saying that several times on this very platform right here, after the weekend we've had touring 4 different schools, I don't know, man. It's just it's a major difference in a lot of those institutions that we saw this weekend, man. And Miles is going to make his decision. He's going to do what's best for him. He likes the area of Tennessee, and he
I can tell you, if y'all visited FAMU, he's not going to Fisk. He's going to go to FAMU over Fisk any day.
Well, if we were to rank his schools right now, FAMU would probably still be at the very top.
And he's going to the 11th, or he's a senior this year.
He's a junior this year. Please don't rush him out of here like that. He's a junior this year. He's a junior. It happens fast. He's a junior.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of differences in the schools, man. A lot of differences in the way that they were presented to us.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I know how you get down, so I don't want to get into that with you. I know how HBCUers get down, and I don't want to do that with the masses today. But it was some big, major differences, man. And
so Fisk got a rich tradition in history now.
Oh yeah, no question.
Well, so real quick trivia. James Bird's our fraternity brother, my chapter brother, James Bird.
Rest in peace, James.
Who passed away many years ago at this point. His wife went to Fisk. Dion. His wife Dion went to Fisk.
I didn't know that.
So John Lewis, U.S. Congressman, Marion Barry, former Atlanta mayor, W.E.B. Du Bois, who else? Nikki Giovanni. All went to Fisk University in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yep. Nashville's a dope city, man. It reminds me a lot of Atlanta with less melanin in the people, but it's a really cool city, man.
Nashville reminds you of Atlanta? In what way?
Well, just the downtown and the areas right around downtown Atlanta. To have 5 or 6 schools within 10 to 12 minutes away from each other, that's Atlanta to me. That's how it was in Atlanta.
Like a mini
AU. Right.
Yeah.
Morris Brown, Spelman, Morehouse, Clark, Emory, Georgia Tech. I mean, yeah, it was. I had a similar vibe like that, and the city seemed similar also, man. But I'll share the pictures in the picture of the day.
All right. So you want to lay out this
podcast discussion today?
Yeah, podcast discussion today, real quick before I kind of set up the show.
I got into a debate with a couple of people from Detroit, and one person was from Chicago, and he said the Chicago Bears should explore trading for Atlanta Falcons running back Bijan Robinson if the contract standoff between Robinson and the Falcons deteriorates. Right now, Bijan Robinson is a hold-in for Atlanta, just like Jahmyr Gibbs is a hold-in for Detroit.
First of all, what's a hold-in? What's a hold-in?
Well, back in the day, people would hold out and wouldn't come to camp while they waited on their money. Now these guys are coming to camp and just not doing anything. It's like, we're here with you, but I'm not going to perform until I get my bread. So a Chicago Bears fan was telling me how Atlanta should just trade Bijan Robinson to the Chicago Bears. And if they did, they would definitely have one of the best offenses, being Chicago, in the North, in their division. And they would probably have one of the best offenses in the NFL. His reasoning was very simple. You pair Bijan Robinson with Caleb Williams, you put him in Ben Johnson's offense, you create one of the NFL's most explosive offenses. My question was, if we add Bijan Robinson to Caleb Williams, it might be game over in the NFC South. So my question came up in my mind.
In the
Falcons
NFC.
Fans.
In the NFC.
In the NFC. Falcons fans. If Atlanta ever did entertain offers to trade their star running back, Bijan Robinson, what would you take for Bijan Robinson, or would you not take anything for Bijan Robinson? All right. 3 choices. 2 first-round picks for Bijan Robinson, 1 first-round pick and a Pro Bowl caliber player for Bijan Robinson. Or the third choice is Christian McCaffrey type package, where they gave up a 2nd, a 3rd, a 4th, and a future 5th-round pick. So if the Falcons were to entertain trading Bijan Robinson to Chicago or someone else, because there's a hold-in right now, we think he'll get his money. More than likely, he'll get his money. But what could they do with all of those picks? Could they revamp the entire team? Could we get a quarterback right now? We're looking at a 3rd-string quarterback being our starter. Our quarterback we wasn't expecting to be our starter. So Atlanta Falcons.
If you're new to the show, we're in Atlanta, by the way.
Yep. Podcast discussion is simple. If you're the Falcons GM, what's the minimum package you're accepting for Bijan Robinson? 2 first-rounders, 1 first-rounder and a Pro Bowl caliber player, or a package like Christian McCaffrey gave up, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th rounders to San Francisco for the Carolina Panthers. What's your thoughts on that, sir?
So repeat the details of the number 3 here, Christian McCaffrey type package.
A Christian McCaffrey type package. 2nd round pick, 3rd round pick, 4th round pick, and a future 5th rounder.
Yeah, I don't like none of those. I would say no trade. Period. I don't like the concept of trading a bona fide superstar.
Well,
or trading him.
I knew you would say that.
Unless they're disgruntled and they want to leave, kind of like AJ Brown, maybe. If they're happy, and when you talk about this trading scenario, that kind of shows that they're happy. Why would you trade a bona fide superstar at the rate he's going right now? Is going to be a Hall of Famer. Why would you trade that for a pick that may be a miss, that might be a flop? I mean, it happens all the time. You draft somebody in the 1st round and they're not what you thought they're going to be, and they're out of the league in 3 years. It happens all the time. I never understood why you would trade a proven entity for something that might be. I've never understood that. So I guess I would say number 4, no trade.
The Dallas Cowboys just did it with their outside linebacker that went to Green Bay, and they got a haul. And they're already being talked about this year as a team that's probably going to change their fortunes on the field.
Yeah, I would have never done that either. So which one are you taking?
I really love Bijan Robinson, but the Falcons right now, they need a quarterback. They need an old lineman. They need a lockdown corner. They need several things. And if Bijan Robinson can change your fortunes with the offense that they've got in place, London, Pitts, I mean, they've got an offense. They just need a 1 or 2. I don't know, man.
So you're proposing getting all of these players from drafting when they might all turn out to be garbage.
I voted 1st round player and a Pro Bowler.
1st round player.
Yes. So you get a 1st round pick and you get a Pro Bowler that is a bona fide player at a position he's one of the best in the league.
I might be wrong about this, but I can't think of a lot of scenarios.
The people are going to decide. People are going to decide.
Yeah. And why would the Bears trade a Pro Bowler? Matter of fact, how many Pro Bowlers the Bears got on their team? They probably don't have another Pro Bowler. Well, and I don't know if maybe we can find that out real quick. Go ahead.
Yeah, they've got the Bears have the assets that would be needed to complete said trade. The Bears, they were a few players away from representing the NFC.
So they've actually got Nashawn Wright.
They got a roster, man.
Cornerback, Kevin Byard, the safety, Drew Dalman, the center, and Joe Thuney, the left guard. This is another aspect of how I view football. I don't know none of those offensive linemen. I barely have heard of Kevin Byard, the safety, and Nashawn Wright, the cornerback.
The regular fan basically doesn't know who interior linemen are.
Yeah.
Offensive linemen. That's okay. We know skill players and guys that touch the ball.
So just off of reputation and name alone, none of those guys equal Bijan Robinson. I'm not doing it. Doing it. But cast your vote. The 2 Live Stews poll. If you whatever one you vote, just go to the chat and put the number in the chat and cast your vote. We'll give the results a little bit later in today's show. Like, share, and subscribe to the realest sports and God talk show in America. Pass the word.
Please.
Arleywood Report coming on at 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. Eastern time. The last 48, the biggest memes in the 2 Live Stews Facebook chat group over the last 48 hours. Always very interesting. Shouts out to my man Pee Wee Shine app on Spotify Music. We're going to start showing Pee Wee a little bit more love around here. Great artist. Been rapping for damn near 50 years.
He's one of the best.
For real. One of the best to ever do it.
He's definitely one of the best.
We'll tell you about our fantasy football league, which the second league is almost filled up. We'll tell you about that later. And also, we're going to tell you about the cruise, the second annual 2 Live Stews Super Bowl cruise. Stay tuned for that. Hollywood coming on.
A lot of people saying no trade so far in today's podcast poll. podcast discussion. I mean, you want a great back that ain't going to get into the postseason ever, or you want a great back that you can trade to make your team great? And I get the people saying I want to keep him because he's great, but yeah, if you can give him up and get 3 or 4 assets that's going to help your entire team, it makes sense.
Right.
It makes sense.
Well, evidently it makes sense to a lot of people because, I mean, the way I thought about it, I mean, that's not reality because they make trades all the time. I personally wouldn't get rid of a proven entity, is my point. I never, and you mentioned Micah Parsons a little bit earlier, would have never done that in a million years.
Well,
the projection for that guy based on what he did in his first couple of years, he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Dallas Cowboys appear to be in the mix, though. All of a sudden, they're being talked about as being in the mix. Hey,
man,
it's not just Jerry.
We when we get back from the break, sir, we're going to have a little conversation about these trades that went down in Major League Baseball. In particular, Skubal, Tarek or Tariq. I think it's Tarek. Somebody said it's Tarek. We're going to talk about him. That's why you got the Detroit Tigers jersey on today. But the bigger question about these trades, we'll mention the quick little trades that happen in baseball, but there's a bigger conversation to have about a couple of teams being able to buy a championship. And that's really what's going on. And I want to get the listeners, the people watching, the dogs and the poodles, I want to get their thoughts on it, man. And it kind of, there's a discussion to have about the similarities in a scenario going on in basketball. Long story short, we'll get to when we get back.
I was trying to figure out your LeBron James angle today, and there it is. That's hilarious. Up next in the Doghouse with you guys, the Two Live Stews. Major League Baseball trades going down. Detroit, LA making moves. Y'all keep it locked. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, Two Live Stews Experience. Little baseball talk up next. Shouts out to you. I got a PSA to all golfers. It's your boy One Live Stew, Ryan Stewart. Y'all listen up. If you love golf and you love giving back, this one is for you. On August 14th, 2026, that's right, this year, the Safari Sportsman Club is hosting a big charity golf tournament at Crystal Lakes Golf Course. And yes, of course, the Two Live Stews will not just be hosting that tournament. We're playing in that tournament too, shorty. Y'all pull up on your boys. Great course, great people, even better cause. If you want to play, sponsor, or just get the details, hit our guy Gregory Jackson up at 678-761-5937. That's 678-761-5937. Gregory Jackson. Or you can email info@stjameslodge4.org.
What up, folks? It's your boy Doug Stewart, one half of the world famous Two Live Stews. Now, what I do in my daily life is I work in the financial services industry. In particular, I sell life insurance, okay? I do retirement planning, investing as well, but really I focus on life insurance. You need somebody that you can trust to sell you a life insurance policy, to get you the right life insurance policy. I'm your guy. Y'all know me from these streets. I'm somewhat of a public figure. I'm not going to do anything wrong to damage my reputation at all right? So if you need life insurance, your mama need life insurance, your kids need life insurance, holla at me. Holla at your boy, all right? 678-770-8073. That's 678-770-8073. I've been doing this thing a long, long time. I've hired, trained, and managed employees and agents in the life insurance industry. Holla at your boy. I got you covered. You good. 678-770-8073. I got you.
Welcome back to you guys, the Two Live Stews. I'm Ryan, he's Doug. Together with the Two Live Stews, and this is your Two Live Stews Experience. Good morning, world. Shouts out to the beautiful people in Detroit, Michigan, WGPR Hot 107.5 FM, HD2 in Detroit. The Sports Rap Network is in the building.
So just got some terrible news for people from Atlanta. They all know the name Buck Godfrey. Rashawn Ali's father. Rashawn Ali is a well-known DJ, actress. Rashawn's done blown up over the last 20 years in a lot of different areas in entertainment.
She's a personality, a creative here in the ATL that does podcasts and acts on a couple of shows that Tyler Perry has. She's very busy. She's doing really good for herself.
So her father, Buck Godfrey, long time, I'm guessing over 30-year head coach of Southwest DeKalb, one of the more known schools and cities, black schools and cities, black schools in the city in Atlanta, passed away, man, at the age of 83. Couple of interesting things about Buck Godfrey, and I don't know if you remember this. Oh, Tree, that's great. That producer.
You didn't mention he's the Bruz.
He's the Bruz. That's the first thing. He's the Bruz.
Yep.
What's the other significant thing? Oh, he was the Bruz. Rest in peace. Or what's the other significant thing about Buck Godfrey?
He's one of the best, most known high school coaches that has won a few championships and has put several players in college and in the NFL.
Played under him.
Yes. As a matter of fact, we just talked about him at TJ's pool party with Marlon Williams. Dr. Marlon Williams played under Buck Godfrey at Southwest DeKalb.
Right, exactly.
And Marlon mentioned Buck Godfrey last weekend when we were interviewing him for his book.
Here's another key thing.
Okay.
He's from the Chuck. He's from Charleston.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
I forgot about that.
He's from Chucktown, USA, in Charleston, South Carolina, or Charleston, South Carolina. And rest in peace to the great Buck Godfrey. We never had him on the show. We talked to him before in a couple of different scenarios. And, he the Bruz, he's from Charleston, but I don't think we ever had him on the show. We did not high school stuff, really. We didn't really talk high school stuff.
Nope.
So rest in peace, man. From all indications, man, a great, 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 great dude. Rest in peace.
Spoke to Rashawn last week, shortly after he was placed in hospice. She was doing okay. I checked with her after his passing. She's doing okay, but it's tough. It's tough. We've been there, done that before. Losing a parent is very, very difficult. So our thoughts and prayers are with Rashawn and the entire family for losing, the patriarch of their entire family.
Good morning. This is the Two Live Shoes, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the realest, truest sports and guy talk show in America. Let's have a little baseball talk. We rarely do it, especially this early in the season. We get to it a lot during the playoffs. But Major League Baseball trade deadline. Let me go over kind of like some of the biggest moves. Luis Castillo, the Chicago White Sox acquired star pitcher Luis Castillo from the Seattle Mariners in exchange for reliever San Antonio Dominguez, outfielder Nolan Jones, and catcher Boston Smith. The Yankees, this happened, I think, yesterday, acquired infielder Luis Garcia Jr. from the Nationals in exchange for a package of pitchers for Yohani Cruz, Jake Bird, Jack Siebert, and Ben Grable. The Mets traded right-handed pitcher Freddie Peralta to Tampa Bay in exchange for minor leaguers Adrian Smith, Gary Gill Hill, and Emilian Petre. Cubs added to their rotation by landing right-handed Kevin Gossman. And the big news from this past weekend, sir, the Dodgers acquired star left-handed pitcher from the Detroit Tigers for massive packaging. Tarek Skubal goes to the Dodgers.
That's questionable for massive packaging. I mean, they got 3 minor leaguers. They gave them 3. It's basically a fish heads and rice deal.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody
ties into what you were talking about with the trades in the NFL.
Right.
Yeah.
In
relative terms, you're giving up a proven starter, bona fide superstar for 3, prospects, or in the conversation about the NFL, 3 picks. They're technically prospects, just like prospects in baseball.
Right.
Yeah.
Can we talk about what the Dodgers have done here in the last 5 years?
Yeah.
Last 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Mookie Betts gets traded from the Red Sox for a cheap extension. Dodgers get him. Braves chose Olsen over Freeman. Freddie Freeman goes to L.A. Angels refuse to win around Ohtani, so he leaves the Angels and goes to L.A. Yankees wouldn't pay Yamamoto more than Cole Art, so they vetoed it and make a trade. The Rays didn't want to pay Glasnow. Cardinals gave up on Edman. A's,
all at the benefits of the Dodgers. All at the benefit of the Dodgers.
Well, I want to talk about that. Were there no other teams that wanted to play ball with all these superstars that I just mentioned? I just mentioned 10 different moves that the Dodgers have made in the last 4 to 5 years, and people are upset with the Dodgers. Other GMs can't pick their phone up and make calls?
It's got nothing to do with that. It's about money. The Dodgers got money, and nobody else has the money that the Dodgers have and willing to spend. And maybe a lot of these owners of these teams got money to spend, but they don't want to spend it like the Dodgers are spending it.
Oh, so they got money to spend because they own a team. They're billionaires.
There's no salary cap in baseball. That's the big thing. We talked about this last week and how we talked about this in a different conversation, but baseball players are never going to agree to a salary cap. They're never going to agree to it because in all accounts, they can make endless money. I mean, theoretically. And that they're never going to cave in, just like the other sports have done, and basketball to a lesser degree. But football, the players will never make the money that they make in baseball because they have a salary cap, a hard salary cap. And not only that, they're getting players to agree to take less money because they're making it some type of nostalgic thing. It's never going to happen. That's why baseball is different, and that's why the Dodgers literally can buy a roster and win the World Series every year.
I gave you the numbers last week, and you still want to create that false narrative about players taking less money?
What do you mean?
In baseball, 2% of players take less money than they can max out. In the NFL, 95% of players max out. 5% of players take less money. And in the NBA, it was, 3 to 4% of players take less money?
I don't remember because it was ridiculous anyway.
Right, but again, you're trying to sell this. You're telling people, you're pushing a false narrative about this less money thing.
Well, LeBron took an estimate. I don't want to get back into that with you.
Time out. Time out.
I just don't. I don't want to get back into that because you're gonna start screaming and spitting and stuff.
But real quick.
Okay. All right.
If 95% of players max out in an entire league, players aren't taking less money.
Right.
If 98% of players max out, that leaves 2% taking less money. 2% of the players aren't taking less money.
Right.
So in every league, there's more than 90% of the players maxing out. But because you got a real hard on for giving a smear campaign on LeBron, you want to push a false narrative. What you just did is not true.
I didn't say
anything about LeBron. All players are maxing out their money.
So back to the baseball conversation and this trade deadline, and
I just want you to tell the people the truth. Don't willingly lie to people that's listening to the program because they'll share this information with others. And if you are falsifying the information, they're gonna be like, "Where you hear that from?" "Oh, Doug Storr said it." "Oh, he's lying." You don't want that.
No salary cap in baseball. It'll never happen. So the question that I brought up in the pregame show is, this is kind of like basketball, but in a different way, where there's a problem in the structure of the game. In basketball, it's guys getting together in their basements, drinking beers, and saying, we're going to go all play together. And that takes away the
it doesn't take away nothing. It don't take away nothing.
That takes away the competitiveness of the league in basketball, where guys get together and all play for one team. They form these super teams, has been happening in the NBA over the last couple of years. In baseball, the problem with the system in baseball is if you're rich enough, you can buy a championship. Both of those are problems in the way that the games are played, in the output of the games that are played in the leagues themselves. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's not good. You can't argue that it's good for the Los Angeles Dodgers to buy these players and win 2 World Series in a row. Probably going to win it again this year. I mean, they're on pace to win it the next 3, 4, 5 years. That can't be a good thing when you circumvent the system. And the system is that the worse you are, the better draft pick that you get. Mm-hmm. The better you are, the less draft pick that you get. And really, that's how sports is supposed to work. So you can have a competitive league, but in these two situations, both of them being turned, upside down on their head. Go ahead.
in the NBA, 8 different franchises have won championships over the last 10 years. The Golden State Warriors are the only team with multiple titles during that 10-year span. So the players coming together to create super teams is not creating super teams that win titles. They're not winning titles. They're playing where they want to play and who they want to play with. Now, what the Dodgers is doing when it comes to seeing an opportunity to better their team in every aspect of their team, they've won 2 and they are spending more money. That yes, they are on pace to win 3, and the only likes that's going to beat that are the Yankees. The Mets spent
another team that's willing and able to spend the money like the Dodgers,
but they hadn't won. The Mets spent more money than everybody, and they hadn't won.
So why do you think that the owners are fighting trying to get a salary cap? Because they want to have competitiveness in the league. If the league, my point is, and there's nothing really to debate about. My point is, if you don't have, in a nutshell, if you don't have competitiveness out of the majority of the league, then you really don't have anything. At some point, if that continues on, and the Dodgers continue to win and win and win, and there's nobody else, the Orioles and all of the teams in the league that are at the bottom of the totem pole, they can't really compete. That's not good for the health of the league, is my point. Really, at the end of the day.
Shohei Ohtani for the Los Angeles Lakers. And I'm answering your question. Your question was, why would the owners want a salary cap in Major League Baseball?
No, why do they want a salary cap? Yeah.
Right. I thought I said that, but if I didn't, I apologize. They don't want to have to pay one player $700 million, which is what they gave Shohei Ohtani. That's not a hard question. If it saves them money, they want to do that. They paid Shohei Ohtani $700 million. It's a 10-year deal. Dude deferred $680 million to a later date, which has allowed them to continue to bolster their roster. Shohei Ohtani deferred 97% of his salaries to give the Dodgers payroll flexibility. So yes, the owners, they don't want to pay Soto's contract is for the Mets is like $600 million. It's a ridiculous number. They don't want to do that.
Right here, Raymond Sutton, 48-27. Owners don't care about competition. They want the money for themselves. Same thing in basketball. same things in football. We could talk about how this conversation is for all three sports. We were talking about football last week. Go ahead.
Same thing for people that own a podcast network. They want to spend less bread. They want to keep the money in-house. It's part of business.
The thing where sports is different from business is you have to have a viable league. When I say viable, the teams need to be competitive. Or ultimately, maybe not now, maybe not next year, but if this continues, it's going to have a negative effect on the league if your teams aren't competitive. If you start the season in basketball, and really all three is different. If you start the season in basketball and you know that the Charlotte Hornets or the Utah Jazz don't have a chance in hell in winning, that's not good for the league. Whereas in football, you know that there's probably 4 or 5 or 6 teams that have a real shot at winning a Super Bowl every year. Do you agree with that? That's kind of feels like the difference between basketball and baseball as compared to football. Football, you really believe that there's 5 or 6 teams that can win a Super Bowl this year. In baseball, you know it's going to be the Yankees or the Dodgers. In basketball, you know it's going to be the teams where all of these guys collectively come together and have a super team. You know that.
That's not true.
What do you mean that's not true?
I just mentioned how in basketball there's been, in the last 10 years, the Golden State Warriors are the only team that have won multiple titles in the last decade.
Okay.
And last year, 2 teams that weren't expected to win or to compete for it won. The Knicks won a title last year, and they were backed up. The runner-up were the Spurs.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah. So
Go
what
ahead.
what you just said again isn't true.
That's not the point. The overall point, though, is competitiveness in the sport. I hear what you're saying. You're going to argue for this because you have a vested interest in forming super teams to work and be good. I understand that. Everybody understands that.
Real quick, the super teams do not work. They're working for the Dodgers in baseball, but in basketball, there are no super teams.
So wait a minute. The super teams don't work?
The Knicks just won the title. That's not a super team.
The LeBron, bro, that's this year. But historically, in the last decade, you can't say that.
Oklahoma City.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All I want you to understand is this, man. In the last decade, the Knicks have won, the Denver Nuggets have won, the Milwaukee Bucks have won, the Toronto Raptors have won, and the Golden State Warriors have won 3. The super teams are not the teams that's winning titles.
So LeBron and the Miami Heat didn't form together and win titles?
Well, that wasn't in the last decade. That wasn't in the last decade. Okay. I said decade.
Okay.
Because it's relevant. The last 10 years is relevant to what we're talking about.
I don't think we'll ever agree on this.
We don't have to.
Discussion like this. I don't think we'll ever agree on that. The point is, we started off talking about baseball and the fact that the Dodgers and Yankees historically have the money to win and pay for players to win championships is not good for baseball. Do you agree with that or not?
Shouts out to Boom, classmate of mine from Georgia Tech, Mr. Weaver. Ryan's pushes for players to get as much money as possible. And that. I
agree with that.
That's what I want. You want to fight for this or don't want so-and-so to do that or players shouldn't do that? I want these guys to do whatever they want to do with their career and make as much money as possible.
I agree with
every league.
I agree with you on that 100%. Question is, though, let me ask you this one question.
Right.
Do you believe that the Dodgers being able to buy the Tariq Skubals and to buy the Shohei Ohtanis and nobody else have a payroll and money as long as the Dodgers to do that, do you believe that that's good or bad for baseball?
Every owner can do exactly what the Dodgers are doing, but they are not doing it.
Every owner doesn't have the payroll and the money that the Dodgers do.
They're all billionaires. They're all billionaires, Doug. Okay. Doug, they're all billionaires.
All right.
What am I missing? They can do what the Dodgers are doing. They're choosing not to. They're all billionaires.
When we get back from the break, Deebo Samuel's on the move again, man. Deebo Samuel's on the move again.
Shout out to the great people in Detroit, Michigan, WGPR. Keep it locked. We'll talk about Deebo and free agency in the NFL up next.
Are you tired of workouts that leave you feeling drained? Do you want to push your limits without compromising your health? Introducing NPE, the ultimate pre-workout powerhouse. NPE is packed with natural plant-based ingredients that fuel your body and mind. We're talking about sustained energy, enhanced focus, and accelerated recovery. All this while giving your immune system a powerful boost. But NPE doesn't stop there. It also stimulates circulation, enhancing blood flow throughout your body. And it doesn't just improve your workout performance, it also boosts fertility and sexual drive in both men and women. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey, NPE is here to help you reach new heights. Don't settle for sluggish workouts. Unleash your inner athlete with NPE. That's natural performance energy. This is not your ordinary pre-workout supplement. Our clients will tell you NPE also stands for natural power, peak performance, every workout.
Welcome back to you guys, the Two Live Stews and your Two Live Stews experience. He's Doug, I'm Ronnie.
Good morning.
Together we're the Two Live Stews, and this is your Two Live Stews experience. We appreciate y'all for being here. Shouts out to you, WGPR, Hot 107.5 FM, HD2 in Detroit. We appreciate y'all being here. Today's podcast poll question is simple. If you're the Atlanta Falcons, would you trade your guy, Bijan Robinson, to bolster your team? We've got 3 options for you. 1A, get 2 first-round picks. 2, the second choice is getting a player and a first-round pick, a Pro Bowl type player. Third option is Christian McCaffrey type deal where they got a second, third, fourth, and a future 5th-round pick. And the fourth one is no trade. I'm not doing it. I'm keeping my player. Right now, the bulk of you say, let's keep our player. We don't want him going nowhere, and I get that, but to build a team says a whole lot.
Hey, listen, get down with the Two Live Stews Fantasy Football League. So we've already filled up one league. The second league, I think we only got like 3 more spots, and then we're going to start up a third team if need be. All right. So I think we got a flyer if you can find that. And you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience. We are going to have and give away, there we go, right there, the Two Live Stews Experience, the Ultimate Fantasy Football League. Based on the amount of entries that we get in, payouts, and we'll announce the payouts when the season starts and when we have the draft. 60% payout to first place, 25% payout to second place, and 15% payout to third place in the Two Live Stews Fantasy Football Leagues. August 14th is – go ahead.
This is why y'all should pass the word to your buddies, because if you get 6 leagues with 10 people each, just do the math.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're talking big time.
You should pass the word to everyone you know that plays fantasy sports to talk about the incredible opportunity you've got to get pizzade in the Stews Fantasy Football League.
So deadline to sign up, as you see right there, is August 14th. Deadline for money to be in is August 28th. Draft date is yet to be determined. But as soon as we close up the leagues and the sign up for the leagues, then we'll let you know exactly when the everybody in the leagues will let you know exactly when the drafts and all of that are going to be. So once again, email me, sme.dougstewart@gmail.com. That's sme.dougstewart@gmail.com. And in the subject line, put your name and fantasy football. Your name and fantasy football, and I'll reply back to you for the details of how you can pay the entry fee and get signed up.
Real quick, man. I want to welcome you back, man. It's been a few years since you've played in fantasy. I want to welcome you back and wish you luck. The game has changed a little bit since you've been here. You hadn't done a draft in a few years. You hadn't ran a team in a few years. So
How's the game changed?
Oh, things are different now in fantasy, man. Things are just different.
Oh,
now.
yeah?
Yeah, things are. You see.
Can you give me an example? I haven't played fantasy football in at least, or fantasy sports, period, in like 15 years or so.
Yeah, it's a long time, man.
I retired on top, though.
It's a whole different game, man. Let's go ahead and get into Debo, man. This is huge. I wonder if you think this is huge.
One thing. Oh, I know what it was. Somebody who was, I think it was Marvin Childs or somebody. They said that it's all about parity, and really, that's the ultimate point. And I don't know why I didn't use the word parity in the first segment. That's the ultimate point. You got to have parity in sports. And listen, you don't have to have it because the sports are going to continue. The games are going to continue. The teams are going to continue to make money. The fans are going to continue to buy tickets. Bottom line, though, is you want parity. You want the teams to be in a position where they can compete. If 80% of your league is not competing, I just don't think that's as good of a product as you can put out there.
There is revenue sharing in the NFL for the teams that can't compete. They get a piece of the pie too.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that aspect, the comment that you just made really isn't true.
No, you keep trying to say something's not true. But that's the point in why the NFL is the strongest league. It's the strongest league out of all three as far as competition and parity, the word that was used. But answer that question, and we can move on, but answer that question. Do you not think that there's more parity in the NFL than there are in the other two leagues? In the other two leagues, and they're for different reasons. In basketball, there's not as good parity because these guys a lot of times are coming together and play for like 3, 4, 5 teams. In baseball, it's because one team can spend more money than the other. But in football, there's true parity. Do you agree with that statement or not? Real simple.
I do not agree with that statement because if you look at the last decade in every sport, you're going to see parity. If you look at who won the championship, you're going to see parity.
Okay.
Now the Dodgers are throwing a monkey wrench in that because they're about to win what looks like their third. They still got to do it on the field. They just got swept by the Boston Red Sox this past weekend, so they still got to do it on the field. They still got to beat the injury bug. They still can't have nobody getting DUIs or hitting on their wife. But you look over the last decade of playing in every league, there's going to be some form of parity.
So after spending last season with the Washington Commanders, Deebo Samuels is back in San Francisco on a one-year deal, $7 million contract. Last year for the Commanders, he had 72 receptions, 727 yards, 5 touchdowns. It appeared to me a little bit last year that maybe he lost a step.
Mm-hmm.
Did it feel like that to you? But he's coming back to San Francisco, and it's perfect timing because wide receiver Ricky Parasol had a season-ending injury to his knee,
which is his MO. Ricky hadn't been healthy one damn season. He got shot a couple years ago. That took him some time to get over, but he has not been available for his team since he's been a part of that team.
And I'm not sure about the details of how much of a fight the Commanders put in to try to keep the guy, but it doesn't sound like it was a lot. They didn't want to pay him more than what. Go ahead.
I was blown away that he had 72 receptions last year for damn near 1,000 yards. 727 yards on 72 catches is not a bad season. He had a good year being the second or third option behind McLaurin. He had a pretty good year.
So he knows the system in San Francisco, okay, obviously. And it sounds like based on comments that he's made, he says, I felt like I didn't go anywhere. And talking about the whole situation, him leaving last year, playing for the Commanders and coming back this year. They're trying to win a Super Bowl despite another wave of injuries already happening in San Francisco. Training camps are started and back. If you didn't know, if you've been under a rock.
Praise the Lord.
I think they got that Hall of Fame game.
In less than, if it's not this weekend, it's next week.
I think it might be, and we can find that out real quick as well.
I'll tell you right now. Don't worry.
Football is back, man.
Yep, it is.
Football is back. So what do you think about the Commanders, man, going into this season? Not the Commanders, I'm sorry. 49ers. What do you think about the 49ers coming into the season?
They'll be one of the teams that's competing for the NFC. The mass of injuries that they're dealing with right now is not a good look.
Mm-hmm.
What's today's date?
Today is the 3rd.
The Hall of Fame game is this Thursday, sir.
Wow. Yeah, today's
Arizona and Carolina play Thursday night at 8:00 on August 6th.
Lord have mercy.
The Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium in Canton, Ohio.
Lord have mercy.
The game will be streaming on Peacock, but yes, the Hall of Fame game is this week. Football is back. Sir, I don't like the injuries that the 49ers have already early in this season. And if they're dependent on Deebo, a long in the tooth wide receiver who still got some wiggle and who still can, get you 60, 70 catches, then they're dependent on the wrong person. Mm-hmm. They paid Ayuk a whole bunch of money. Ayuk is not going to be on that roster. All the injuries that they're dealing with. Pearsall injured again. Is Brock Purdy going to be able to complete a season without injury? I wonder if the 49ers will be one of the teams that's standing tall at the end of the year because of their fortunes right now. It doesn't look like they'll be one of those teams. And if they're dependent on Deebo to come in and be a factor, they're definitely not going to be a team that's going to be sticking around for the long haul towards this season.
It almost feels like that they may have missed their opportunity when they were hot, when Deebo was healthy and playing for them, when McCaffrey was healthy and playing, and Brock Purdy was kind of like at the top of his game. It seems like they may have missed their opportunity. And I know we got 49ers fans watching right now and be like, nah, we still going to make a run at it. I don't know. It feels like that they, with Deebo getting a little bit older, with all those guys getting a little bit older, with McCaffrey being nicked up, like you mentioned, it just seems like they may have missed their opportunity.
Still one of the best linebackers in the game, and Fred Warner. Christian McCaffrey, if healthy, is still a very versatile running back. But again, he's getting long in the tooth too. Trent Williams is back, signed a blockbuster deal, the left tackle. That's one of the best tackles in the league. He's 37 years old. Bosa, Nick Bosa, should be returning from an ACL injury. George Kittle is still a viable tight end, even though he's getting long in the tooth. Had an Achilles tear last year. He has to come back from. A lot of guys that tear that Achilles, they don't really ever get back to the form that they used to have prior to that Achilles being torn. I mentioned Ayuk. The receiver room, on top of having Debo, will also have Mike Evans from Tampa Bay. Don't forget, Mike Evans has left the NFC South, and he's now out west with San Francisco. So, yeah, I mean, they got a squad if they stay healthy.
Have you heard about Fred Warner? Because he missed last season. Was it most of last season or all of last season? And
back.
Is he back? Is he healthy? Does he look healthy out there from what you can tell
back,
or hear?
He's back, and he's down like 8 to 10 pounds. He looks really good.
Okay.
But again, when you miss a year of football, that's huge, man. When you miss half a season of football, that's huge. But I do look for him to have a very good season. He's one of the best linebackers in the league.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, damn, I didn't even realize it, man. Been so busy.
Oh, it's here. It's this week, man. It's Thursday. We get football Thursday night. Now, it's not going to be football that we all want to watch. I mean, we may end up watching the first quarter as if it's legitimate, but it's football nonetheless.
First series.
Yeah, it's not going to be long. The starters are not going to play much at all if they play. It's not much at all, but it's going to be football.
Really, the big thing about this particular game coming up Thursday night is the not the actual ceremony, but the actual, they usually at the beginning of the game or during halftime, take note of the guys going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame this year. And so kind of like some festivities around that. They usually interview those guys at some point throughout the game. So, going to be interesting. But football is back.
Class, the headline inductees being honored during the enshrinement week will include Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, Luke Kuechly, Adam Vinatieri, and Roger Craig. Roger Craig finally gets in to the NFL Hall of Fame, and those will be the guys that are honored on Thursday during the NFL's first game of the year, the Hall of Fame game.
Yeah. It took Roger Craig 30-something years to get in, which is crazy. We talked about this on one of the last 48s about how interesting this class is. I would rate as, not one of the greatest classes ever, but hey, they're in, and so I'm sure.
Well, you. When I say these names, do you hear impact player? Drew Brees.
Yes, absolutely.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Yes. Yeah.
Luke Kuechly.
Their impact.
I just.
But
wait. You're trying to deflect from the impactness.
But there's
of
a lot
the player.
there's a lot of guys that have impact, but there's not a lot of guys that were Hall of Fame. There's a difference between Hall of Fame, Hall of Good. We talk about that all the time. Drew Brees probably is the strongest name out of all of these, especially based on him leading the Saints, one of the worst teams in sports history, to the Super Bowl. That says a lot in itself.
Then he had
gaudy, crazy numbers.
If and you know how I feel about kickers, but Adam Vinatieri, sir, if we were to say, name a field goal kicker that comes to mind when you think of field goal kickers, one of the first names you're going to say is Adam Vinatieri.
Yeah.
He's hands down, he's the reason why the Patriots won several Super Bowls when they had that run of winning 6 of them.
Right. Yeah. He's a kicker though.
But
no offense to kickers, but he's a kicker.
I start off by saying impact player. He was that. If Tom Brady could just get him north of the 40-yard line, they were going to win a game.
I don't want to rehash because it makes it sound like I'm hating on these guys. I'm not hating on these guys, but I'm saying in relative terms to past Hall of Fame classes, there's no all-timer. And this is going to come up in last 48. Does your class have one or two all-timers, could be argued all-timers at their particular position? Like when Deion came in, you could say Deion was the greatest cornerback in the history of the game. There's no question about anything about Deion. Go ahead.
But you really won't question. I didn't get to Roger Craig with the comment I asked about impact players, but I don't think you question any of these 5 guys that's going in.
No, you don't. You don't. I'm not going to even try to debate that. There's nothing to really debate.
Yeah.
Congratulations to all of these guys, man. Welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, we are in lockstep and key 100% when it comes to the Hall of Fame versus the Hall of Good. I'm on the same page with you. But when you mention these 5 names, you think, man, damn. That's a pretty good class.
This is very simple. Do their name ring out? Does their name ring out? Does Luke Kuechly's name ring out?
I know how you feel about Luke Kuechly, but yes, it does.
In comparison to Mike Singletary and Lawrence Taylor and
no, Singletary, Ray Lewis, and Taylor.
Ray Lewis,
are probably
like when you mention Ray Lewis' name, are they anywhere in the same conversation with Luke Kuechly and Ray Lewis?
Luke Kuechly's in the hemisphere of Ray Lewis. He's in the hemisphere. He's not Ray Lewis, but again, we're going to get into these linebackers a little bit later when we get into some other stuff.
What?
But, Luke Kuechly was a dog, man. Ask around.
He was a dog, but do you put him in the same conversation? Like, do you even put him in the same conversation with Ray Lewis? Or Jack Ham? Or Mike Singletary?
I think he's better than Jack Ham.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
No, I do. And again, Ray Lewis, Mike Singletary, and Lawrence Taylor are 3 of the best to ever do it.
Right. Like, those people should get in the Hall of Fame. Best to ever do it. When we come back, we'll come back with a couple of the names, and let's see if you think they should be in the same conversation.
Up next in the Doghouse with you guys, the Two Live Stews.
Middle linebacker.
With Hollywood.
Middle linebacker.
Well, Lawrence Taylor was an outside linebacker. You just mentioned his name, so you're going to take him off that list?
Yeah, I'm going to take him off.
All right. Okay. Hollywood comes in next with a little entertainment, some birthdays, and she'll also remind us about the cruise. Whatever y'all do, please keep it locked. We appreciate y'all for being here. Like, share, subscribe, give the gift of the Two Live Stews, and we'll be back with an Ollie report here shortly. Keep it locked. Welcome back to you guys, the Two Live Stews, joined by Ollie Wood. Switch that. There you go.
Good morning, Ollie.
Good morning. How is everybody?
Good morning, Ollie Wood.
Fantastic, Ollie.
WGPR Hot 107.5. Good morning, Detroit. We appreciate y'all. Ollie, how you doing? Where are you in the world today?
I'm in the big city of Bay Springs, Mississippi. Woo!
You went home. Bay Springs. You back at the crib.
I'm in my hometown. Yes, it has been fun till your mama take your T-bird away.
So what you got going on down there? Just a casual trip back to the crib?
No, I came to see about the sick and shut in, child. These folks down here, child, let me tell you. Yes. Ooh, child, I've been seeing about the sick and the shut in. I really came to help. I'm sorry, I'm trying to adjust my chair. I came to help my cousin because, you know, you talk to people and you can help all you want, calling and checking. I was like, let me come down here and see what these folks doing. And Lord, they is doing. So you know how it is. Y'all go home and see people and you go, that's what's happening. Oh my God. Every day, that's what y'all doing.
I saw a couple of videos over the weekend, Ollie. Y'all spent a lot of time outside down there in Bay Springs. Y'all having a good time down there.
We did. We were outside. Shout out to my, I don't know if she want me to tell her business. I don't care. Shout out to my little cousin. She got engaged. Her little fiance did it. They went to Orange Beach and had a little engagement. So that's why we were outside just screaming and looking at her ring. He did his thing.
How far is Orange Beach?
They said it's like a 5-hour drive from here. I've actually never been to Orange Beach. Anybody ever been to Orange Beach? I've never been.
Is it in Alabama? Where's it at?
It's in Alabama.
Yep, I've been
over there, like on the way to but it's closer to the I don't know where it is actually.
Yeah. Anyway, it's all good.
I passed by coming from New Orleans. I was on 10 one time and I was like, oh, there's Orange Beach. So it's somewhere near the coast, I'm assuming. Beach, that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, so it definitely would make a lot of sense.
It's by the beach. It's over there by the water, by, you know, Moss Point, Gulfport, all that good stuff.
We wish you safe travels while you're traveling, Ollie. We look forward to you returning, and we can get into what you got for us today, Ollie. Let's do it.
Well, first, I thought she was going to mention the cruise, right?
That's what we first doing. Is what I
Mm-hmm.
got for you is a cruise. We're going on a cruise. Yeah.
Excited
Second
about this.
annual, shouty.
For those who don't know, these wonderful gentlemen, Doug and Ryan Stewart, are taking us on our second annual cruise. Well, they're inviting us on a second annual cruise because taking indicates some other things, but they're inviting us on our second annual Super Bowl cruise. Last year, we were able to take a cruise on the beautiful Royal Caribbean Wonder of the Seas. And this year, we're on an even better excursion, the Oasis of the Seas, leaving Fort Lauderdale, Florida on February 12th, which is a Friday, and sailing our way to the Bahamas. Now, y'all, guess what? For those who don't know, hadn't found out, hadn't heard, the Super Bowl and Valentine's Day are the exact same day. So for your love of football, yes, for your love of football or your love of someone else, or your love of yourself, whatever it is, if you have love, we want you to come and join us with all of that love on the second annual Super Bowl cruise. Hit me up at the number you see there, or you can email me for more information so I can send you out your credit card authorization and the information on the cruise. For those that are already selling with us, expect a cute little newsletter just to remind us you got some payments due. These are the things you can expect on the cruise. These are, you have extra excursions you can go on, or you can, it's just so much to do. Y'all remember how surprised we were when we walked on that cruise ship and it was like, feel like we in a city, like we were literally we were at a bar and we walked on the ship to a bar and all these fantastic shops, like we were in the middle of a mall or something. And then next, we just on a big floating. I stayed in the area that was called the Boardwalk, and I never realized that there was like this whole other 3/4 of
yeah, it's crazy, man.
I did make it to the casino. I think Doug made it to the casino.
I made it to the casino.
Made it to the casino. There's this big old theater. I didn't get a chance to go to the show. I could see it from my balcony. I was like, oh my God, look, they're over there practicing this. They just had so much to do. Such good food, such good drink, such good time. So y'all,
some people will set out to conquer and see the entire boat. You won't do it. You won't be able to do it on these 3 days. It just doesn't happen like that.
Not if you eating and drinking and going to stuff. And then we karaoke. Y'all got to come see the Two Live Stews karaoke. We just had so much fun. Dinner was a blast every night.
I'm taking the karaoke game to the next level this year. I've been practicing everything, man.
I can't wait.
I've been practicing everything in the shower.
Oh, yeah. And we need to catch up and go do some karaoke somewhere just so we can be ready. Because the crowd is hype. It's just so much to do. So y'all join us. Hit me up at this email address, SME, what is that? Sally, somebody, Echo dot Arley Wood. That thing you get in the morning.
Sally Money Energy.
I've been trying to learn, because when you call these people, they want the military one. And so I know E is Echo. I think, and M is not Mango, but we're going to go with Mango. And then S is something else. I don't know what it is.
Right.
Tango. I know T is Tango, so we're going to make M Mango. There we go. SME.Arley. Y'all know what it is. Wood that you get in the morning at gmail.com. Or, So we'll be cruising, and we have a room for you.
Yes,
Great. Looking forward to it, Arlie.
On your phone. Had a great time last year.
And last year we didn't get our day at Coco Cay because the boats had a hard time docking because of the weather and the wind. That won't happen again this year. So we're looking forward to spending the whole day at Coco
Chances are
Cay.
that won't happen 2 years in a row.
No way in the world.
And last year as well, it was kind of cold, man.
It was unseasonably cold, but we were warm because we were going towards the Bahamas. But that wind, there was some kind of storm that came through when we were going. Not a storm like rock the boat, but more like a storm out somewhere else that had brought cold weather before we started sailing. Sometimes and it's been unseasonably cold. I took a nap outside yesterday because it was cool yesterday morning. I was like,
happy birthday to you.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, people. Happy birthday to you.
Let me handle the birthday stuff.
Oh, that was.
I'm asking.
Thank you, Ollie.
That was a new one. I Where did you get that one from?
Thank y'all.
It's from the heart.
It's from the heart. It's from the heart. My spirit. That's right. It's from my spirit. I asked my spirit to produce a birthday song, and that's what the spirit produced this morning.
I mean, it felt very Marilyn Monroe-esque.
Well,
birthday.
My cousin Fly Ty just said it was Ryan Sinatra-esque. So yes, thank you, Cuzzo. Thank you, Cuzzo.
That's even better.
Thank you, Cuzzo.
We want to send happy birthdays to all those people from Ryan and Doug. Ryan particularly because his spirit gave y'all that. But we want to send happy birthdays to all of those dogs and poodles out there who are celebrating birthdays, to anyone in your family, anybody who has a anniversary, because it's a lot of people, it's a lot of love out there right now. It's nothing but we got nothing but love for you,
baby.
That's right. So we want to sing happy birthday to all of you, and we want to send happy birthdays to actress Jo Marie Payton. You know, she's played the mom on Family Matters, and she's actually on the new show. They changed the name. It was She the Governor.
She the People.
Yeah, but it's called She the People now. No, they changed it from She the People to Mrs. Governor. Jo Marie Payton plays the mom, and she is hilarious on there. She is 76 today. Happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday.
We have actor Isaiah Washington. He played Dr. Preston Burke on Grey's Anatomy, but he was also, remember, he was the friend in Love Jones who was going through it with his wife, and they were, if y'all remember Love Jones, brown skinned fella. Anyway, he is 62 today. Great actor. We have DJ Spinderella from the famed group What a Man, Salt and Pepper. Spinderella is 55 today, y'all. And the picture they show of her, Spinderella gets sexy on y'all. Y'all was not
Spinderella got some beautiful legs. I know that.
Her legs, I don't know if I've noticed. I okay.
I noticed stuff like that. Yeah, pull up a picture of Spinderella and her legs. She got some pretty legs.
I'm gonna ask for them to show me, because you can ask the internet to show you anything. Show me Spinderella legs. Anyway, and it will do it. It'll just go straight to her legs. It's very scary. And we also wish happy birthday to that's beautiful and sexy. Y'all not gonna think so, but he is so pretty to me with them eyes. Michael Ealy is 53 today. Actor Michael Ealy. We also yesterday, Chicago Sky Guard Skylar Diggins is 36. And tomorrow, one of the best presidents.
Damn, Skylar Diggins almost 40. She's 36.
I would have never thought that. I would have never thought that.
Wow.
I thought she was much younger than that.
I would have guessed 30.
30, 31
now, because that's what the people, sometimes we women get the wrong ages on our stuff, because we will lie to y'all. So look it up and make sure, because she could be like,
we will lie to y'all.
We will lie. She might be trying. I remember jumping. This very city is where I used to kick my age up several years so I could walk down the street with this dude named Joe Terry. And I just saw Joe Terry's funeral program the other day. I was like,
damn.
When did Joe Terry die, y'all? And I meant to ask my cousin, how did I miss it? Because I thought
Skylar Diggins is 36, born on August 2nd, 1990. As a matter of fact, this is my birthday month. Oh, hail all Virgos. Let's go. Yeah.
Ryan's birthday month. Rawr. What are Virgos? The Virgin. I was doing a lion because there's a Leo season was right. It's still Leo season, I think.
Yeah.
Then we have y'all. Guess whose birthday is tomorrow?
Whose birthday is tomorrow?
Barack Obama.
Oh, yay! President Obama. Happy birthday, President Obama. Happy early birthday, President Obama.
Yes. 65. Y'all think he's gonna have a big party?
Nah, he'd be laid back.
I saw that he released his annual top 20 list.
Yeah,
music is a top 20 and top 40.
I thought it was his. I just thought he released his playlist. He gives his playlist of what he's listening to, and it has like a lot of, fight the power. He's a very eclectic. He has eclectic stylings, but I think I saw something that had like Luther Vandross, and it had which I was surprised to see, and then it had who else did it have on there? But he just released it, which is funny. It's a big deal. You can imagine somebody's gonna say something about that today. You can imagine. Who cares about his music? We're over here fighting a war. Anyway, and Yo-Yo, don't play with my Yo-Yo. Don't try to play me out. She will turn 55 tomorrow. She and Barack Obama share a birthday together.
Yo-Yo is 55. Happy birthday to Yo-Yo.
I remember meeting her like many, many moons ago. I remember meeting Yo-Yo many months ago. Right? I keep trying to tell you to get somebody to help you hold it back. You won't be doing this the whole time.
Well, I'm working on
See,
that.
there you go. I hate to see kids do that.
I had a headband, but
Wow, I even see your
I left
lineup
it
in
upstairs.
front. Pull the hair back a little bit. I see the lineup that you got.
Pull
You
your
got a
hair
great
back.
lineup and everything.
Yeah, you gotta keep it lined up, man. That's how you get good growth. But then please continue, Ollie. Let's go.
Ryan, but what I do before I go into my stories, I'm looking at the time, I'm gonna go quick. I heard you talking about earlier that you were going on visits and that you were gonna be Doug was like, being on a nice say, don't say anything. Let me just say this. This is that's all I want to say about it. In the event that people are looking for aesthetics, we all know that HBCUs have historically been underfunded for the entirety of their life, and
tunes of billions of dollars. Don't forget
billions.
that.
Second, that because people that look like this happen to always make more money when you look at the wealth gap, they make more money. So if you're talking about giving back, they're going to be able to give back to fund those things. But if you're talking about just an aesthetic, I remember Alcorn, you know how they make our little schools play those big schools for that big money game. And Alcorn State came and played Georgia Tech one year. Oh my God. I was sitting there looking because y'all had these cannons, pow, pow, all this stuff happening, just things just happen, glitter falling from the sky, people. But all these people stopped over there with us all day, just staring at how fabulous our band was and how all the things going on. But I told my daddy then, I said, I see why people get excited and pick these schools because you just got all this fanfare and the room is going, but the heart is not there. Yeah. And so I just encourage people, anybody looking for their schools, that the aesthetic is not all you have to think about. It's a heart game where you're going to spend 4 years of your life. And just because you want, well, my room's so cute, but I don't ever want to go back there again to celebrate hardly, that's a whole different animal. So, kids are going to pick what they pick, but we have to help guide them. Like, let me help you think about this.
It's very telling. 30 years later, I've missed 2 homecomings. Whereas I talk a lot of my friends that went to PWIs and they don't even go back. They don't go back to homecoming. They don't go back to the school, period. I just think that's very telling.
My prayer is that Miles doesn't choose the school because of the homecoming. That's my prayer.
Well, no,
that's not.
Ryan's not the person to talk about this. Okay, we're moving on. So the first story. We some people I got cousins who all they wanted to be around was those people, and that's all their lives are very different than ours.
Again,
anyway,
the reason why I didn't say what I was going to say.
Tree, can you put up the picture? Thank you so much. Guess it's been a love fest this weekend. T.I. and Tiny renewed their vows after 16. They did a Sweet 16, which was a very interesting number, but I guess it makes sense. During an all-white beachfront ceremony in Jamaica. I feel some type of way that none of us were invited because I feel like we should have been at the ceremony in Jamaica. But they captured T.I. giving an unscripted speech about faith and dedication.
This is actually a beautiful picture of Tiny. And I'm not.
What do you mean? It's a beautiful.
Most pictures I see do not portray her in pictures like this. I'm sorry. You can always look at the picture and be like, man, damn. But this is a really good picture of Tiny. I'm happy this is the one they posted.
Run out Ryan. You know, we used to call him Run Out Ryan back in the day on the terrestrial radio days. Run out Ryan.
Yeah, he gonna run out. But the event was an intimate affair populated by their kids, including King. Lord, he probably did something crazy. We're gonna hear something stupid in a while. Major and Harris, extended family and close friends. Her group mate from Escape, Candy Burris, was there, celebrating that milestone with them. Why y'all think they picked 16?
Was it this?
Because most people do like 10, most people do 20 or 5th year renewal. Remember, what's her face? What's Jackie? Jackie used to do like every year. She'd make her husband, what's that basketball player's wife? I can't think of the basketball players, but she would make her husband renew the vows every single Right FM. Every single year she would make him do. He played basketball because she was on Basketball Wives. Every single year he would make her renew the vows. I guess to remind him, hey, bruh, you married. Don't go over there with that girl no more. Whoever the other girl is. So what y'all think about a rant? But he did. What was his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm gonna
was it a play on the
Doug
Sweet
Christie?
16?
Thank you, Julius. Doug Christie's wife used to make him get married literally every year.
Was it a play on Sweet 16? Is why they chose that because of the Sweet 16? They're in a sweet spot with their marriage now these days. I don't know.
Perhaps that would be really good. What year, Brian? Y'all coming up on 20 will be your next big one, right?
We're coming up on 19. This will be 19. Yeah,
But I'm saying like your next big one.
Yes.
You think
yes.
you do a vow renewal, like go back to where you got originally married and like have the people come back and do something?
How much do vow renewals cost?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it matters. Yeah. We got, I don't know about all that. We did it once. We don't need to keep getting married over and over. I don't know. I mean,
You can sell the locks of your hair and that will help pay for it.
No, it took me too long to grow my hair. I'm not going to just sell my locks.
Okay. Doug, if you did you do a vow renewal at any point during your
No, I didn't do
marriage?
anything like that.
I didn't either. And I feel bad. I want to do one for my parents. They're coming up on 55 years. I meant to do 50, but I feel like we were right at COVID. And I was like, God dog it. I couldn't do 55 because 50 because it was in COVID during COVID time. So now I feel like I'm obligated to do a cute little something for 55, which I think.
Wow.
I think a 55th something would be great for them. Now,
my mom and dad might be like, no, I'm good. Or can I get out of it if I'm in it? You're like, oh my God, this is.
Oh gosh, look at the time, Martha. You got one more for us before we get
I got
out
one
of
more
here?
to tell y'all. So congratulations to Coco Jones and Donovan Mitchell. They got married. That's why it's the Weekend of Love. Donovan Mitchell, the Cleveland Cavaliers, of the Cleveland Cavaliers, and Coco Jones married this weekend in a beautiful ceremony. Jaylen Brown, Bam Adebayo, Russell and Sierra Wilson popped up. They had an all-white affair as well, and they get married in Greenwich, Connecticut. So shout out to them for their beautiful wedding.
I had a buddy that his wife insisted, because he got caught up in something. His wife insisted that they remarry each other. And I said, man, don't you spend the money on the other damn wedding, because all she could do is shake you down anyway. And she shook him down like 2 years later. Ain't you glad you didn't waste that money on another wedding? That's crazy.
There go Spinderella's legs. That's what I was telling you about.
She does have nice legs. All right, legs.
Yeah,
looks like she ran track or something.
That's nice.
Hey, one real quick rest in peace. I don't know if y'all saw this past weekend. Do y'all know who actor Vincent Pastore is?
The name sounds familiar. What did he act in?
Did you watch The Sopranos?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I saw him. I saw that.
Yeah, on The Sopranos, he went by the name.
Oh my God!
On The Sopranos, he went by the name Big Vagina, to put it lightly. and he went on to glory, man. He went on to glory.
80 years old. Oh man.
So I always put The Sopranos in top 5 all-time series. You know, I never thought until The Wire came along and some of those other shows that anything would beat The Sopranos. But phenomenal show. If you haven't seen The Sopranos, you can go back and watch it. Phenomenal series.
Because James Gandolfini is gone too. Wow. Yep.
Shouts out to y'all. He did a great job today. Up next in the dog.
I might see y'all in the chat.
Thank you, Ollie. We appreciate y'all.
I'm not sure if I'm going to stick around, but I might see y'all in the chat.
Signature shoes, and the alien. Up next in the doghouse with you guys, the Two Live Stews on the Two Live Stews Experience. Y'all keep it locked. Story number 3. I got a PSA to all golfers. It's your boy One Live Stew, Ryan Stewart. Y'all listen up. If you love golf and you love giving back, this one is for you. On August 14th, 2026, that's right, this year, the Safari Sportsman Club is hosting a big charity golf tournament at Crystal Lakes Golf Course. And yes, of course, the Two Live Stews will not just be hosting that tournament. We're playing in that tournament too, shorty. Y'all pull up on your boys. Great course, great people, even better cause. If you want to play, sponsor, or just get the details, hit our guy Gregory Jackson up at 678-761-5937. That's 678-761-5937. Gregory Jackson. Or you can email info@stjameslodge4.org. info@stjameslodge4.org. Lock it in right now. August 14th, we'll see you on the course. Welcome back to you guys, the Two Live Stews. And your Two Live Stews experience. He's Doug, I'm Ryan. Shout out to the beautiful people in Detroit, Michigan. WGPR Hot 107.5 FM HD2. Y'all just heard the read. Make sure y'all listen up, man. If you love golf and you love giving back, this one's definitely going to be for you on August 14th, 2026. The Safari Sportsman's Club is hosting a big charity golf tournament at Crystal Lakes Golf Course, and the Two Live Stews will be in the building playing and hosting the whole thing. It's a great course. There's great people. It's even a better cause. If you want to play, sponsor, or just get the details, hit Gregory Jackson up at 678-761-5937. That's 678-761-5937. Or email info@St. James Lodge number 4. That's info@STJAMESLODG4.org. Lock that in right now. August 14th. We'll see you guys on the course. All right, man. Go ahead, sir.
The Safari Sportsman Club, we never really got into detail about that.
Okay.
The Safari Sportsman Club is what you would call, I guess, kind of like a subsidiary of St. James Lodge number 4 and ATL, Prince Hall Freemasonry. Okay. And so if you're a Mason, you watch the show wherever you hail from, okay, come on out and play some golf with us and the brothers, man. It's a big fundraiser. It's going to be a lot of fun. Me and Ryan are going to be there. It's golf. I mean, what more do you want?
Yeah.
And it's for the brotherhood, man. So all my Masons out there, Prince Hall Masons in general, just come on out and have a good time with us, man.
Please come on and have a good time. Please.
Yep.
And Crystal Lakes is a great course.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a really good course.
Last time I played, I hit my ball really well too, man. So I'm looking to do some big things out there.
It's spacious, you know, the way you spray your ball, even your ball will be able to find some grass to land on. So it'll be a good time. Make sure y'all pull up on us.
And also, this is what I need too. This is asking for a favor. Well, two things. First of all, if you'd like to donate to the show, you can do that. Look to the bottom of the chat to the right. There's either, based on when you're watching it, a dollar symbol or a heart symbol. Donate $1, $5, $50. We would appreciate it. Okay, that would be very, very big. And also, if you're interested, I need a couple of testimonies. Okay, I've got a couple already, but I need a couple of testimonies to your love for this show and the Two Live Stews for the last 25, 26 years.
Please.
Long story short, email me sme.dougstewart@gmail.com, sme.dougstewart@gmail.com, and in the subject line, put testimony, and I'll reply back to what we're kind of needing. We're putting together a couple of presentations for a couple of different things, a lot of things in the works. And so we kind of need some people to vouch for us and be like, yeah, this is why I love this show. Yada, yada.
Did you see the Real Bill's message, man?
No,
Dude said he shot a 68 this weekend.
A 68?
He said he shot a 68 this weekend, man. Shot a 68 this weekend. Damn, the Real Bill.
Well, damn, Real Bill. I mean, I want to play in your group too. Right. Put the fly back up there. I want to get in your group. You give me some tips the whole time we playing.
That's a real number. You dropping 68s out there. 72 was par.
You know, my chapter, bro, Martin Roach, who you know.
Dang it.
My chapter, bro, Martin Roach, who you know, was National Black Golfer of the Year like 2 years in a row, I think. It may even been 3 years in a row. And it's amazing. And he was playing, he grew up in a country club setting, family well-to-do. So he's been playing ever since he was like 3 or 4 years old. Mm-hmm. It's amazing to watch somebody play golf that know what they're doing.
They know how to play.
I mean, it's amazing because Roach will spray one. He'll spray one damn near out of bounds. But his short game is so on point that he always pause it. Very rarely you'll get a bogey. You know, I don't think in the couple times I play with him, I ever seen him get a double bogey. Them guys just, they play so much. They know all of the little intricate parts about the game and what they're supposed to do to not have a big score. It's just amazing to watch, man.
Yeah. So shouts out to the Safari Men's Club. Looking forward to the tournament and looking forward to a really, really good time out there at Crystal Lakes. Shortly, it's this month. So we've been teasing it and talking about it for quite some time. We're looking forward to getting out there and playing some golf.
So if you haven't heard, Nike has signed Victor Wembanyama to Yama to a long contract extension that includes his first ever signature shoe, making him one of the select NBA superstars with his own signature sneaker.
Congratulations, man.
Here's a question I got for you. So Nike signed a 5-year, $250 million contract extension. Or he signed
no. Right, no, that's the Spurs, right? That ain't got nothing to do with the Nike money. That deal is different.
I'm kind of reading his resume. Won NBA
Okay.
Defensive Player of the Year, finished third in MVP voting. A lot of people would question how the hell did that happen? So the future is just very bright for this young man.
It is.
Question I got for you, and this is not the shoe that we have on the screen right now. That's just like somebody fooling around.
Even though that's a good looking shoe. That's a good looking shoe.
Whoever designed that did a good job. That looks kind of dope to me.
That's a good looking shoe.
Will this work? Will people go out and buy Victor Wembanyama's? Will they go out and buy the Wembies? I guess that's what they're probably going to call them, the Wembies.
Dion had a good shoe. Barkley had a good shoe. We're going to talk about these here shortly. Kobe had a good shoe. LeBron had a decent shoe. Kyrie's new shoes I'm a huge fan of, but it doesn't get much pub. Man, answer your question when it comes to the shoe game. If it's not a Jordan, it don't matter. It don't matter if it's not a Jordan. Because Jordan hadn't played in decades.
Well, Iverson's shoes were very popular.
Iverson's shoes were popular. Shaq's shoes were okay. But none of them moved the meter like Jordan's.
Well. I think you got to have. Once again, this is like the.
And I'm not trying to be a jerk, man. I'm just being honest. You were in the shoe game for a while. You used to send me shoes all the time, and I loved every pair you sent. I wore every pair you sent, but every time a pair of Jordans was in the box, I was like, "Yo, he sent some J's."
Right.
The excitement level, the enthusiasm level for sneakers don't go over the top until you're talking about Jordans.
You ever notice there's a couple of brands that are bigger than the actual product? Case in point is Coca-Cola.
Okay, good. Agreed.
When people want a cola, they say, "Give me a Coke."
Right.
They don't say, "Give me a cola." They say, "Give me a Coke." And it's almost like the Jordans are that for sneakers. Like anything else that comes after the Jordans is secondary. Well, let me ask you this in particular. You're watching 2 Hours 2's experience. Putting Wemby in the frame in the conversation with other big men that have had their own signature sneaker. I think of Shaq. I think of Barkley with the Barkleys, and I think of Ewing. Out of those three, the Ewings, the Shaqs, the Barkleys, which one did you like the best? And we're talking big men. We're not talking guards like Jordan and AI and Kobe and those guys.
The actual shoe that I like the best was the Barkleys, but because I'm a Knicks fan, I have an affinity and a love for the Ewings. But the Barkley answers your question. The Barkley shoe.
My boy B had a pair of them Ewings when they first came out.
You're sick.
The Ewings was fly when they first came out.
They were sick.
It was real fly.
Do you think Wemby will get any traction with this shoe? Let's start there.
That's the question I was going to ask you. Do you think this is going to work? Do you think people are going? I mean, if they come up with a dope design like we just had in that meme, I think people will buy it. Even smaller guys that aren't very, very tall, the guys that play the center position.
This alien moniker that's attached to Wemby's name
is genius.
It might be the trick that gets it done. The whole alien theme.
That's a cute, sexy type thing. Yes,
I agree. And if this was the design, you could change the color scheme based upon the color scheme of the team that's going to be wearing them.
Yeah.
So this may work for San Antonio, but the Hawks could put it in a red and black and white, and it would be just as dope.
Mm-hmm.
So I do think Wemby's shoe stands a chance because of the whole alien moniker that would be attached to it. But again, they all fall short to the glory of the Jordans. They all fall short. And you hear about Caitlin Clark's sneaker. You hear about Angel Reese's sneaker. You don't hear much about them, though.
Here we go, Caitlin Clark. Here we go.
Well, I was mentioning the women that have a name, sir, that have a sneaker.
Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, yesterday the Lynx beat the Fever, and your girl Olivia Miles went off. She had like 23 in the first half. Ended up having like right at 30 points.
I had her in my prize picks. She did good.
She is
I love her.
She is
She's a
unbelievable.
dog. She's a dog.
She
Yeah, I love
is
her.
unbelievable.
She's a dog.
And
she's a dog.
she probably won't win it just because the way things work in that type of situation.
Well, no, she's a rookie, right? She'll win Rookie of the Year, no question.
No, I'm talking about MVP. I'm talking about the whole league.
Hell no. She ain't averaging 25, 26
Right.
points.
It's not a ridiculous conversation. It's not a ridiculous conversation.
Paige Beckers, Asia Wilson. Yeah, no, she won't win MVP.
Okay. All right. So you don't think she's going to come in close. I'm saying she's not going to come in any place lower than number 2. You want to make a bet?
Yes, I would love to make a bet.
And she might win it.
Whatever you want to put on it.
Okay. The bet is, and Tree, make a bookmark of this, please, ma'am. The bet is I say she won't come in the MVP voting no less than 2. You're saying she's going to come in 3 or back, or she's not going.
No, you said she. Okay, all right. I'm not going to argue. I don't want to argue.
No. Let's make sure we're on the same page. What do you think?
She won't be in the top 5.
Wow,
she won't
I'll
be in the
take
top
that
5.
bet. I'll take that bet.
No, you said
$100.
2. No, hold on, slow down. You said number 2.
No, but you just said it all emphatically. You don't think she's going to be in the top 5. Okay, if you don't think she's going to be.
Real quick. No bet. Forget about it. Yeah, I don't want you twisting words and all this other stuff. But for the record, when it comes to the top 5 women in the NBA right now, based upon points, she's not in the top 5. So I don't know how you think she's going to jump up to number 2.
It's just not about points. She is the closest thing that we've seen to Magic Johnson since Magic Johnson. Yeah, she's averaging she's averaging like 20 points a game. She's clearly the best assist person in the league. And not only that, she's the most exciting player in the league.
Right.
And they've got a phenomenal record based on before she got there. I don't have all these stats in front of me right now. She is absolutely in the conversation of being the best player in the WNBA.
She's averaging 19 points per game. She's rebounding right under 5. She's got right over 5 assists, and she's getting 1.3 steals. Unfortunately, as much as I love her, her numbers are not going to put her in the top 5 when it comes to the majority of these categories.
All right. So for the record, you don't want to bet because you don't really believe what you're saying. For the record, you don't think that she's going to come in the top 5.
You don't have a bet that makes sense to make.
Okay. So what bet do you want to make?
That she won't be number 2 in the voting.
Okay.
You said number 2. She won't be number 2 in the voting. And I'm putting on the record, she won't be in the top 5. Rookies, I don't care the sport, rookies tend not to have that type of success in the voting process with an entire league that they're new to. You don't find any rookies getting MVPs. You don't find any rookies getting scoring titles, assist titles, or rebound titles because they're figuring out, they're learning their way.
So what this conversation tells me is you really haven't been paying attention to this chick.
Okay.
From Loose Neck side, Ryan's mouth was talking reckless in his while I said, hold up, nigga.
Right. Well, no, but your bet was too vague. Okay, you're saying not top 5. I'm saying number 2. What's the bet?
Right.
If you put a bet on the table that makes sense,
right,
that has some structure to it, I'll take it. But I'm not putting $100 on you wishing on a star to say, oh no, I said so and so. No, I'm not doing that.
No, Ryan. Listen. So the reason that I said top 5 is because you said she won't end up in the top 5. Right. Now, what? That's a profound statement. What I'm saying to you is not only is she is going to be in the top 5.
Okay.
I don't see how she's not gets the second most votes.
Okay. I will put 100 on that. You're saying 2 or higher? I'll put 100 on that.
No, I feel for that bet for her coming in no lower than 2, I'll put $10 on it.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it, Tree. I'll take it.
$10 bet.
Yep.
From Terry Clark, 3972-73. There's only one spot in Ryan's heart, and it's for Vera DeMilo. You remember the Vera DeMilo character from In Living Signal? Yeah, there she go. There she go right there, man.
I do.
Yeah, man, I think you really I don't think you've been paying attention to this young lady, man. She is a straight up baller, and it's very weird. She has a second gear. She got the hezzy. She's shooting threes now like a veteran. Like in the early part of her rookie season this year, she wasn't shooting threes and hitting them at a high clip like she's doing now. She's like added that to her game in the past month and a half, 2 months.
When it comes to the top scorers in the WNBA, Marina Marbury is 5th, Connecticut Sun, 20 points a game. Caitlin Clark, 4th, 21 points per game. Breonna Stewart, 3rd, 21 points per game. Kelsey Mitchell,
Caitlin
2nd.
Clark is not a better basketball player than Olivia Miles.
I didn't say nothing about better. I said top 5 scorers.
Right.
I didn't say nothing about better.
Can I ask you a question? Who do you think is better, Olivia Miles or her? Caitlin.
I would take Olivia Miles over Caitlin Clark. But Caitlin scored more points than her. And when it comes to MVPs, people are going to look at the points that were scored. Period. Olivia Miles is not in the top 5. Caitlin is, Olivia isn't. And that matters. That's $10 you can cash at me right now.
And I keep going back to it, but I'm pretty sure he probably wasn't in the top 10 in scoring when he played in the NBA every year. I'm going to guess, and I can try to do some research to see if I can find that.
What's that got to do with it?
It's got nothing to do with just being a scorer. Like you always with these stats thing. What my point is his style of play garnered him MVP conversations and being the GOAT of basketball. His style of play, it wasn't just because he's a guy that can give you 30 a night. It wasn't about that. It was about his total game was so much above everybody else. You had to recognize this guy as being one of the greats of all time. And that's the exact same dichotomy as what I'm talking about for this young lady.
Asia Wilson at 27 points a game, Kelsey Mitchell at 24 points a game is going to get that award. I don't give a damn what you say about Olivia Miles and what she does. Asia Wilson at almost 30 points a game will be your MVP.
Okay, all right.
She's got titles. She's got recognition. She's not just a scorer, but a rebounder, a block shotter, and she gets assists. Olivia Miles doesn't move the needle when it comes to overall in the league and what's getting done.
All right, we got $10 bet on it.
We got $10 on it, sir.
That she won't
be second or higher. That's the bet. That's the bet.
Oh, okay.
She won't be second or higher.
Yes.
Easy money. Thank you, Doug. Up next in the Doghouse with you guys, the Two Live Stews. Last 48, we got some great ones for you today. Before we get out of here with Detroit, WGPR, y'all keep it locked. Two Live Stews.
Trending topic number 4. Trending topic number 4. We're going to revisit that sneaker conversation.
Yes, I love it. Y'all keep it locked. Easy money, boy. I appreciate these little bets. Chick-fil-A money for the kids. It's your guys, the Two Live Stews, and today's show is brought to you by Black Eden 1912 Bourbon, a premium bourbon inspired by the historic legacy of Idlewild, Michigan, known as Black Eden.
So whether you're celebrating a victory or raising a glass with friends, experience Black Eden 1912, a taste of history.
We always hooking y'all up. As a listener of the Two Live Stews, enjoy $20 off of your online purchase by visiting blackeden1912.com/Two Live Stews and using the promo code Two Live Stews when you get to checkout.
That's blackeden1912.com/Two Live Stews and promo code Two Live Stews to claim your exclusive offer and experience a taste of history.
Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart to make up those stews. This is your Two Live Stews experience. Shout out to the beautiful people in Detroit, Michigan. I got to share a story with y'all from the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We were in Nashville, Tennessee this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We had an Airbnb that was right downtown. And like DC and Detroit and a few other areas, downtown there's like row houses. So the row houses that we stayed in had rooftop lounges where, you know, someone's patio or someone's deck may have been on the roof of the house.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a TV out there on our roof. There were several couches and chairs out there on our roof. The guy right next to us in the evenings spent a lot of time on this roof, and so did I, enjoying a cigar and enjoying some Black Eden. So me and the guy got to talking our second night over there, and he was like, "Hey man, what are you sipping on? Why are you smoking? What are you sipping on?" I said, "Oh, I got some Black Eden 1912. It's a real high choice bourbon that I enjoy." He goes, "Oh, I've never had that." And I said, "Hey, would you like a taste?" And he goes, "Yeah, certainly I would." So his rooftop wasn't situated where I could just hand him the bottle.
Right.
So I had to toss him the bottle.
What?
I had some reservations about it because can he catch? Am I going to make the right toss?
Right.
It wasn't a long toss, but I tossed him the bottle. He got a glass and put some ice in it and poured some Black Eden in it. And he put the top back on the bottle and he put the bottle down. He didn't toss the bottle back. Right? So we're talking, smoking, and drinking, and the Black Eden stayed on his rooftop. He didn't send it back. So I'll make a long story real short. I said, "Hey man, real quick, we're just getting to know each other. It's really cool. Nice to meet you. But do me a favor, man. Throw me my damn bottle back over here."
Right.
He said, "Oh yeah, this is delicious, but before I throw it back, let me fix me another glass."
Yeah. You were
So
very,
shout out to the people of Black Eden, man.
you
Today's
were
show
very
is sponsored by-
generous.
well, I want people to experience Black Eden.
Absolutely.
Not only are they a sponsor of today's show, but Black Eden is a premium bourbon inspired by the historic legacy of Idlewild, Michigan, and it's known as Black Eden. So I don't care if you're celebrating, hanging out on the roof, smoking cigars with total strangers that you don't know, you should experience Black Eden 1912 because it's a taste of history. Our listeners are blessed because of the Two Live Stews to enjoy $20 off of their online purchase by visiting blackeden1912.com/2livestews and using the promo code 2livestews at checkout. Make sure y'all get a taste of history when it comes to this Black Eden bourbon, Black Eden 1912.
I had a good weekend with Black Eden. May have overdone it a little bit, and I don't want to promote that at this age.
But if you did overdo it, guess what? You didn't wake up with no headache.
That's what I was just gonna say. When I tell you I woke up clear-minded,
it's good stuff.
I had no signs of a hangover, and it was all good, man. Real smooth, man. Check it out. A lot of people that I know have hit me up and said, "Man, I bought me a bottle. I think we got a picture. Well, we don't have the picture. But yeah, a lot of people have hit me up and said that they've tried a bottle and they bought a bottle. They bought a couple of bottles. A couple people have told me. So thank y'all for the support, man. Great bourbon. Yes.
Don't take the bet, Ryan. Feel like you're about to get shamed. I would love for Olivia Miles to be recognized.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm glad I get to speak for myself. I would love Olivia Miles to get recognized as one of the best players in the league. That just doesn't happen for rookies in no league. So I wish her the best, but I'm taking that $10.
Last 48, the biggest memes in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group over the last 48 hours or so.
Shouts out to John Dingle. John, don't worry about it. I'll bring you Tree's bottle. John is in one of the states that's not in the 38 where they can order the bottle and get it delivered to their state. South Carolina in one of those states.
Yeah.
So when I drive back down there, I'll bring the bottle that Doug was supposed to gift the Tree. I'll bring it to you, John.
Yeah, my LB.
You and Tree have a relationship anyway. Y'all are real cool. Y'all look out for each other. So she won't mind you getting the bottle, John.
My LB Penn tried to order. He's in Virginia, and he couldn't get it. So he ordered a bottle and had it sent to me. And the next time I see him, I'm going to give it to him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. I love it.
Yep. All right, last 48.
John. You're good, John.
Let's run this last 48, Tree, and you're watching the Two Live Stews experience. If you didn't know, if you're new to the show, we got a chat group with like 40,000 people. We literally get hundreds of posts in the chat group. Very interesting. If you're a sports fan, it's a sports fans paradise, the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group.
It really is.
From Rail Scott making it again. Rail Scott makes the cut again with his submission for the last 48. Best NFL draft class.
Can I say something, man? Can I say something, man?
Go ahead.
Rel does a good job with his contributions. Now, he's going to have 3 or 4 situations that he posts daily to get one of them in there, but he's always pitching high velocity stuff. So we appreciate you, Rel. Now, this is very good. Go ahead, Doug, so we can get into this.
No, I mean, it's simple right there. Out of these 4 classes, draft classes, which one is the best? 83, you got Elway, Marino, Dickerson, and Kelly. 04, you got Manning, Rivers, Roethlisberger, Fitzgerald. I think most of them, they shouldn't even put that in there in this conversation. That's not going to beat these other 3.
You're a Manning hater, man. It's okay. Keep on going.
But, I mean, look. I
understand. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay, all right. 2011, Cam Newton, Von Miller, Green. What's his first name? He's from
AJ
Green. AJ Green from Somerville High School, right next to Moco. And JJ Watt. That's 2011. 89, you got Aikman, Troy Aikman, Barry Sanders, Derek Thomas, and Deion Sanders. Which one you going with?
Sir, I'm all day 89. I'm all day 89, but that's not what I want to get into the debate with you about. I want to talk to you about Derek Thomas and where you rank him when it comes to all-time linebackers. You and I got into this a little bit earlier over the weekend. We talked about this when it comes to the 89 class. Sir, Derek Thomas is hands down one of the best linebackers that's ever done it.
I didn't say he wasn't. I didn't say he wasn't. I said that there's a conversation that can be had. Or I said it's debatable that Derek Thomas is the greatest outside linebacker of all time.
Well, of course, the greatest outside linebacker is Lawrence Taylor. There's no question about that.
Yes.
That's not up for debate. But I am willing to put Derek Thomas right behind Lawrence Taylor when it comes to outside linebackers in this league.
Yeah, I mean, it's debatable. It's debatable.
Who you going to put? DeMarcus Ware ahead of him? You going to put Terrell Suggs ahead of him? You going to put Von Miller ahead of him?
No. I wouldn't put, and I pulled up a list just now. I'll put Derek Brooks ahead of him. Derek Brooks was in the middle. He was outside.
Derek Brooks played inside, sir. I played against him in Tampa Bay. He played both positions, inside and outside, but he primarily was between the tackles at the linebacker position.
Okay. Kevin Green, DeMarcus Ware, Junior Seau, Von Miller. I would probably take. I don't want this to sound like I'm saying what you're saying is not right. He might be the best outside linebacker of all time. I'm just saying there's a lot of other guys that are right there with him. There's not a lot of guys right there with Deion. I think Deion is far and away the best defensive back of all time. There's not a lot of guys that I can put next to Barry.
Agreed.
That's why I'm saying I take 89 because Barry is just like in a league. Those 2 guys make me pick 89 because it's not debatable for them in their position as much as it's debatable for Derek Thomas in his position, I guess.
With not inside versus outside, but in the world of linebackers, Derek Thomas is going to be right around 5th or 6th behind Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis, Dick Butkus, and Mike Singletary. He's going to be right after those guys when it comes to linebackers as a whole.
Which one you take?
I take 89. There's no question. It's 89.
Okay, all right. We agree on something. First time today. Yeah, I mean, nobody else. I don't see anybody else in the other 3 groups that you can definitively, with your chest out, say is the best of all time. You can absolutely say that about Deion and Barry Sanders.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, every other person on this list is debatable. Even the quarterbacks, Marino, and Elway, and Kelly, and Aikman.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
Roethlisberger loses it. Roethlisberger and Elway and Manning. Roethlisberger and Manning lose it for that particular class.
Thank you, Rel.
Students experience. Appreciate that, Rel. That was another great one.
Appreciate you, Rel.
And you're watching the 2 Live Students Experience. These guys need to prove their worth. This is from NFL Banter. This is something I think I found. The offensive players with the most to prove this season, they got listed number 1, Kyler Murray, number 2, A.J. Brown, number 3, Jalen Hurts, number 4, C.J. Stroud, and number 5, Brian Thomas.
I got a problem with Jalen Hurts being on this list. I got a huge problem with that.
We agreed twice in the last.
I mean, this bothers me. How they're trying to devalue Jalen Hurts and his contributions to the Philadelphia Eagles in the National Football League. It bothers me.
What does Jalen Hurts have to prove that he had already proven?
Stop it.
Should have won 2 Super Bowls. They won 1 already. Okay, this guy's had a different offensive coordinator every year that he's been in the NFL. Okay, should have won a second MVP, or not a second MVP. Should have won a second Super Bowl. Why do you have Jalen Hurts on this list?
And I'm not a fan of AJ Brown, but I don't think he deserves to be on this list either. He ain't got nothing to prove.
I disagree with that. I say he has a lot to prove because he cried his way out of Philadelphia. So now he's going to another team. He's going to be featured. He's got a more traditional quarterback that's going to sit in the pocket and throw the ball as compared to Jalen Hurts. A lot of times he'll tuck it and run, and he really, he's not a known established passer like some of the legends. Mm-hmm. I get A.J. Brown having to prove something this year. All right, you wanted out of Philadelphia. You was a malcontent. You were sitting there on the bench reading magazines. You do have something to prove this year.
You're right.
Okay.
I agree.
We agree again.
C.J. Stroud had a turnover fest in the postseason last year, and even despite having a turnover fest in the postseason last year, his team and their defense still found ways to find victories and have them in games. So, yes, C.J. Stroud, after having an amazing rookie year a couple years ago, he is on the wire when it comes to needing to have a season that shows he's a valuable quarterback in this league.
Let's back up to number 1, Kyler Murray. Does he have something to prove this year? Being traded from Arizona, number 1 pick in the draft. Last couple of years been nicked up a little bit injury-wise. Does he have something to prove being in Minnesota this year?
I think he has the biggest year out of everybody on this list with Justin Jefferson out there in Minnesota. You had quarterbacks the last couple of seasons that didn't know Justin Jefferson was on the damn field. Kyler Murray, he gonna feed the beast. He gonna feed the beast known as Justin Jefferson.
I agree. I think he probably does have something to prove, though. Technically, being the first pick in the draft, the first picks in the draft quarterbacks are expected to win a Super Bowl. Wouldn't you say that's pretty accurate?
Agreed.
First pick in the draft, got a new opportunity, got a go-to wide receiver.
The opportunity he had in Arizona was a terrible opportunity, and Arizona's a team that just doesn't win. But now he's going to be with a team, a head coach, and a coordinator that has a history of winning. Minnesota's been a viable source for wins in the league for the past few years. This is a good opportunity for Kyler Murray to become relevant again.
Yeah. So I would agree he has something to prove just based on his background, being the first pick in the draft once again. Can he play? He absolutely can play. Can you look at his situation in Arizona and say that's the reason why they didn't have a lot of success winning football games? Absolutely. I don't think that when he played on the field, when he was cooking, I don't think that he was one of the weaker points of the team.
It's known that he wasn't studying. That's part of it. That's part of the lackluster performance he showed in his 3 or 4 years in Arizona. It wasn't until late in the game when he started taking the iPad home and looking at the information on the iPad. That's duly noted.
Yeah. All right, that's a good one. Next one, and you're watching the 2 Live Stews Experience.
That was a real good one. Boy, I hate that thing right there. It's a real good one. All right.
We can go over that in the pregame show and make sure all of that stuff is aligned, man. Just a thought.
Nobody's talking to you. All right, go ahead, man.
Who's the best in their prime? Adrian Peterson, LaDainian Tomlinson, Saquon Barkley, or Derrick Henry?
I want you to go first.
You always do that. You always do that, man.
I want you to go first. We have an opportunity to get through with all 5 in the last 48 too.
So definitely. So process of elimination, I'm taking Barkley out.
Okay, these are all great backs. This is very good.
So process of elimination, I'm taking Barkley out.
Okay,
first.
Well, Barkley is one of the few guys on this list that had 2,000-yard season.
That's true.
Did Derrick Henry have a 2,000-yard season?
Oh, so for people just listening, like at WGPR 107.5 in Detroit, it's a meme, and the meme is showing who's best in their prime: Adrian Peterson, LaDainian Tomlinson, Saquon Barkley, or Derrick Henry. I already mentioned that.
You got to go LaDainian Tomlinson, sir. I think it's got to be LaDainian. It's hard. It's very hard because Adrian Peterson too had a 2,000-yard season, so it's very hard. But LaDainian Tomlinson just didn't get hit, man. He was like Barry. He didn't take many hits.
He was Barry-esque, and he could catch the ball out of the backfield probably better than Barry. But Derrick Henry, Derrick Henry got you ever seen that video of Derrick Henry or remember the play Derrick Henry had, the 99-yard touchdown?
Yes.
He stiff-armed like 8 people, man.
And was pulling away when he got free. Yeah.
He stiff-armed like 7 or 8 people, man.
He's an animal, man.
And when he came out of college, I never thought in a million years he would put up these types of numbers and be this good and have legendary type runs like that 100-yard, 99-yard touchdown he had.
Yes, he's phenomenal.
So if you were picking these 4 guys, just forget about their encompass their stats for their history, their careers. Which one of these guys you taking? I guess what's the same question as asking.
It's the same question, sir. I think I got to go LT, even though I love Derrick Henry and his size and his strength and his girth and his power, but I think I got to go LT. You can't miss it, any of them, but I think I got to go LT, man.
Henry got a 2,000-yard season.
Yep.
Saquon got a 2,000-yard season. Does Adrian Peterson have a 2,000-yard season? I don't think so.
Peterson does have a 2,000-yard season.
Peterson does.
Yes. I forgot that Derrick Henry had one.
Or maybe Derrick Henry didn't have one. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
I'm checking right now.
Give me LT, man. Give me LaDainian Tomlinson, man. I guess. Golly, wow. Adrian Peterson was a beast. I remember the first time I saw that guy at Oklahoma, man.
2020 with the Tennessee Titans, Derrick Henry had 2,027 yards, sir.
Yeah,
2,000-yard season too.
Yeah. All right, let's run one more through. We can't. Okay, we're going to break.
We're doing the back end.
When we get back from the break, we'll run through the last couple, and then we're going to have the ladies in and go over trending topic number 4.
Peace, Detroit. WGPR. We'll see you on Thursday. Hot 107.5 FM HD2 in Detroit. You can log on to YouTube or twolivestews.com to catch the remainder of the show. We appreciate you, Detroit.
Like, share, and subscribe, Detroit. Like, share, and subscribe, Detroit. Tell your folks. What up, though? Stews are back.
We'll finish the last 48. We got one more. And on the other side, we'll get into story number 4, signature sneakers. Y'all keep it locked. Love you, Detroit. Holla at your boys. Or your guys. Always. Holla at your guys.
And I say,
rain got falling on the Buick. I'm trying to find a way to put all my thoughts in my music. Bully beats and be abusive. Wordplay is southern cutting edge. Execution been exclusive. 540 vapes, I'm on repeat. Visits let me get for entourage. Promise 2 honey packs and a double twix. Walk out the store, jumped in the Automo crib. I'm playing that Jada Kiss. Interlude shit, yo, that big hit. Yo, you gotta admit, even though Jada New York. Hearing this beat, catching this groove, strategically making a move. This is chess, not checkers. Built for official rhyme records. Biff, we paid our dues. Manila envelopes, dimes and nicks, bottles and James, pina colada and OE was the mix. We called it the formula. Mind how you drink that drink beforehand. Yeah,
what's going on with that one long gray hair at the bottom of your chin?
Yeah, man, it is what it is.
So he's just totally repelling the Beijing?
I don't use any Beijing, man. I let them express themselves. Like we are going to express ourselves when people book the stews. Larry Brown, 404-895-9395. Repasses, funerals, open mic nights,
bar mitzvahs.
Yes, bar mitzvahs. Yeah. I would learn more about the culture before getting booked for one. But if I get booked for one, I'll damn sure come do it. Anyway, book the stews. 404-895-9395. Call our guy Larry Brown. Email him sme.larrybrown@gmail.com.
Tailgates, strip clubs, scripper clubs. We do it all.
Dropping the kids off at school, picking the kids up from school, going to the kids' school for recess. We do it all.
Draft parties. We do it all.
One thing we didn't mention, or we forgot to mention, so let me mention it. 4 small feet. Welcome back to you guys, the Two Live Stews. He's Doug, I'm Ryan, and together with the Two Live Stews, this is your Two Live Stews Experience Show.
So, can I share something with you for a quick second, man? You're watching the Two Live Stews Experience, and
Please.
I'm very serious. I want to make sure the tone is very serious.
Please.
I came this close. Are you watching?
Yes.
I came this close from retiring from this sports talk thing.
Well, how long ago was this?
And this is also talks about age and all of that type of stuff, that conversation. This was probably a month ago.
Oh, really?
I was about to have to shut it down because I couldn't sit through a show because of how my legs were feeling. I had to go buy some compression socks, in which I feel 100 times better doing this show.
Well,
I went and bought some compression socks. That talks about how old my ass is getting. I couldn't get through a show without without having compression socks on.
I thought you were going to say because you had to run back and forth to the bathroom to pee, but that's another story for a different day. Yeah, man. We would have found a workaround for you to make sure you could still do the show.
But somebody said it on the show, and I mentioned it one time, sir. When I tell you, it took me 30 minutes to get back to normal because of the way I'm sitting in the position I'm in. It took me 30 minutes for my legs to feel comfortable again.
I told you I use compression socks from time to time. It
was me, Ninja. It was me because I wear them.
I think you did.
It was me. I wear them every day, and this is the only way I can get through my day.
Thank you, Chief.
Shut up, Ryan.
Thank you, Chief. Sir,
yeah, man, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to get into fussing, but it wasn't Tree. It was me that shared the compression socks.
Did mention it. You should get
of course you're going to think that. Of course you're going to think that. Of course you're going to say that.
I think
I wear compression socks, sir.
I think when she said it, I think she was trying to be funny. But I was like, you know what? I need to do something about this. I went out and bought me these beautiful compression socks. They're a bootleg type. They're not the real ones they advertise on the commercials, but they're damn near close. I feel 1,000% better doing this show, man. I can do another whole show.
He purchases knockoff compression socks, knockoff condoms, knockoff hot dog buns, knockoff. I mean, everything that you getting the knockoff version of it.
Hey, man,
it's crazy, man.
We could do that. We could talk about that all day long. Signs that your ass is getting old. 25 years ago, we first started doing this, man. This type of conversation would never come up. But we talk extensively about us wearing glasses. I'm wearing compression socks. It just is what it is, man.
You got to do what you got to do, man. And modern technology allows us to advance in several areas of our life. No question about it, man.
Man, I can't even start to explain how big of a deal this is. I mean, because you can't tell, you can't feel what I'm feeling. I feel 90% better than I did before without them. Now, I do.
Sir, if it wasn't for the compression socks, I wouldn't be able to bike. If it wasn't for the compression socks, I wouldn't be able to sit here and deal with just sitting in this chair.
What did they do before compression socks?
Because you didn't need them. You didn't need them.
What do you mean?
And I'm sure they've always been around.
No, I don't think they've always been around. Well, maybe they have been, but
you just didn't know about them because you didn't need them 20 years ago. You don't need compression socks 20 years ago. You got good blood flow. But as you get older in life, you need things to help with your blood flow, not just in your damn feet, your love muscle, your arms, everything. You need that blood to flow, and there's ways you can help that blood flow because as you get older in life, that blood flow slows down.
Hey, man, listen, I was real concerned about that because you know what can result from.
Real said your toes gonna fall off, Doug. Knock off compression socks.
Whatever.
I'm happy for you.
You know, there's a conversation to be had with your blood. You're not getting blood circulation down there.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I was very concerned about it, man. But I just feel 1,000% better. Yes.
Speaking of getting blood circulation down there, for you guys that don't have love muscles that work, there's things that you can do to make that love muscle work again. blue pills, brown pills. Your thing will look just like that. Blue pills. He didn't even. That's an awesome tree. You fit that in just perfect.
Okay.
There's blue pills. There's brown pills. There's all kind of things that help that love muscle get that flow inside of it. If you need that.
So Baby Stu just hit me up and says, not so much you getting old. Sounds like you just have water retention. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I mean, I'm hoping that Baby Stu will get up one day and just go get his medical degree. He's got all kind of conduits and fix this and fix that or this, that. He knows everything. I love you, Baby Stu.
Yeah. Baby Stu is our little brother. So let's finish out these last 48, and then
I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you, man.
Hey, man,
and especially if it got you to the point where you thought about retiring from the game. I'm happy for you, man.
Man, let me tell you something, man. I'm making fun of it right now, but this thing was serious. If you remember, I used to get up like in between every break and just try to like stand around, jump around a little bit.
Yep.
And man, it's a world of difference.
You're gonna be farting and all kind of stuff when you get 60. You're gonna be farting and burping, and nose gonna be running. Oh,
hey,
you're gonna be a mess.
Football forever. Ohio State wide receivers have cashed in on new deals the last 2 off seasons, occurring $527.6 million in total money. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 4 years, $168 million. Chris Olave, 4 years, $132 million. Garrett Wilson, 4 years, $130 million. And Terry McLaurin, 3 years, $97 million. Does it go without saying that Ohio State is wide receiver
you?
Is that not a question? All 4 of these dudes are ballers.
And what is the receiver from the Colts?
Marvin Harrison,
Marvin Harrison, little boy, is probably next up, even though he's having the luck of a receiver in Arizona. But yeah, he'll be soon another one added to this list for getting paid. Yeah, they gotta be receiver you, sir. They gotta be.
I mean, it's undeniable. Miami used to be known as running back U. They had all of the great running backs. Clemson used to be linebacker U. And maybe we just saying that because this is the
Clemson and Penn State was synonymous with linebacker U.
You know what? Penn State more so than Clemson.
Yes.
Penn State was linebacker U. Running back U is Miami. Is no doubt that Ohio State over the last decade have trotted out upper tier wide receivers, man. They've recruited and trotted out upper tier Hall of Fame type receivers.
Well,
if they
follow
continue
the money.
Man.
Follow the money. Follow the money, man.
Oh,
$530 million worth of contracts in 4 wide receivers, man. It's unheard of for receivers to get broke off like this. And all of these guys are really good.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Was that the last one?
That was the last one, man. Well done. We got another one? Oh, okay. No, we're done. We're done. She said no. She said no. She's saying no to everything.
And you're watching the 2 Live Stews experience.
Oh,
that's right.
Congratulations, Yellow Jackets. Congratulations, Georgia Tech.
What's the congratulations for Georgia Tech for?
Because this is a picture of DeAndre Hopkins, who some people thought would be playing another season, which would be his 14th. But allegedly, he has a relationship with the former offensive coordinator or quarterbacks coach for the Baltimore Ravens, that being Goose Godsey. And Goose is now
George Godsey.
George Godsey. We'll call him Goose.
Uh-huh.
But George Godsey is now the offensive coordinator for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, and he has somehow finagled DeAndre Hopkins to come and be an assistant wide receiver coach for the Yellow Jackets. So this is huge. This is really huge.
Man, what can you say about him? 3-time first-team All-Pro, and we're talking about DeAndre Hopkins retiring. 2-time second-team All-Pro, 5-time Pro Bowler, NFL receiving touchdown leader.
He's one of the best.
Just super technical. Like, okay, you study wide receivers. Yes. This guy is so technical with his route running. That's why he's always been like one of the best in the game year in and year out. And he is a dog.
Yep.
He got that mentality like, you not better than me. I'm better than you.
Came from Clemson.
I don't think he got a lot of fanfare coming out of college, so he probably had a chip on his shoulder.
Well, 27th overall pick in the first round. He went to Houston, and after leaving Houston, had a little stint with the Cardinals, Tennessee, the Chiefs, and the Ravens. But, yeah, he was a dog. He's one of the best to ever do it at the position.
from the state of South Carolina. We always big up South Carolina people. Played for Daniel High School. I don't know where Daniel High School is, but I remember I've heard Daniel being one of the best high school programs in the state. I think they're like 2A, maybe 3A though. So we never had any interaction with those guys, but phenomenal high school program. Go ahead.
I don't want to take away from the glory that we're showing and giving DeAndre Hopkins, but the other side of this thing, man, this is freaking huge for the Yellow Jackets. If you've got receivers that are considering coming to your school,
Right.
if you've got receivers that you're trying to recruit and you
Right.
want an edge for why they would come to your school, DeAndre Hopkins being in the room of the wide receivers is huge for the Yellow Jackets. Yes!
So Ryan played for Georgia Tech if you're new to the show. Question, is DeAndre Hopkins a Hall of Famer?
Yes, he is a Hall of Famer.
3-time first-team All-Pro. I think he's going to sneak in.
Yes, he's a Hall of Famer. Now, I think the question is, will he get in first ballot? I don't know if he'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer, but he's definitely a Hall of Famer.
I don't think he's first ballot, but we always talk about it, man. The determiner most of the time is this first-team All-Pro thing. Now, would I put him in a conversation with, I don't know,
Earl
Michael
Owens,
Irvin and
Randy Moss
and Jerry Rice and them? No, absolutely not. But you letting a lot of guys in that are questionable. I think 3 first-team All-Pros, I think he gets in. Maybe not first ballot, but I think he gets in. Yeah.
How many first-team All-Pros? How many first-team? I hate doing this.
And then also he doesn't have on his resume winning a Super Bowl either. I don't think.
Larry Fitz.
I know he hasn't. He hasn't won a Super Bowl either.
Gerald has. How many All-Pros does Larry Fitzgerald have, sir?
6 or 7.
He's got 1 first-team All-Pro in 2008 and 2 second-team All-Pros.
Larry Fitzgerald?
1 first-team All-Pro. So DeAndre Hopkins has 2 more first-team All-Pros than Larry Fitzgerald.
But you would think that Larry Fitzgerald was a consummate.
Well, you can think whatever you want. You can think whatever you want.
But this is kind of going back to what I was saying about this being a lackluster class. Everybody, it seems like all of the pros love Larry Fitzgerald, but
D-Hop had 2 more first-team All-Pros.
Huh?
D-Hop had 2 more first-team All-Pros than Larry Fitzgerald. So Larry Fitzgerald had 3 All-Pros total, 1 first-team and 2 second teams. DeAndre Hopkins had 3 first-team and 2 second-team All-Pros. He's been an All-Pro receiver 5 times.
Let me tell you this, man. I think a lot of love goes to Larry Fitzgerald because his father was in media.
That's a part of it.
His father was a journalist,
well, he was still a dog. Don't take away from he was still a dog.
No, but you telling me he's only had 1 All-Pro makes me question why everybody tries to put him in the conversation as the greatest wide receiver of all time. By everything we're reading, DeAndre Hopkins was a better wide receiver than him. By everything you just pulled up.
Oh, gosh.
But why does it seem like Larry Fitzgerald is talked about with the all-time greats, but nobody talks about DeAndre Hopkins as an all-time great?
No.
Why is that?
I'm not sure, but I tell you this much. I'm going to take it back to where I started. This is huge for Georgia Tech and recruiting purposes. This is huge. You've got an NFL offensive coordinator / quarterbacks coach in Godsey, and now you've got a 5-time All-Pro wide receiver in the wide receiver room at this college. This is huge for our school and what we're trying to build with Brent Key on the flats at Georgia Tech. Yes, this is great.
Wow. Yeah, I would have never guessed that. But there's a lot of politics behind who gets this much love and who gets this much love. It's a lot of politics. And clearly, and I see people saying that Fitzgerald didn't have good quarterbacks. They went to a Super Bowl. They went to a Super Bowl with what's his name? Kurt.
They would have won said Super Bowl had not Big Ben and Antonio Holmes connected on a bananas play in the front corner of the end zone. Arizona almost won the damn thing. If it wasn't for that catch and throw from Holmes and Big Ben, and if it wasn't for Harrison's interception for a touchdown before the half, Fitzgerald would have been a Super Bowl champion also.
Yeah, I think now that you revealed that, I think he's definitely gonna get in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, no question.
Now, Larry Fitzgerald probably on his first time on ballot probably was elected into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. It's just a lot of time is branding, man. I'm telling you. Larry Fitzgerald's dad rubs elbows with NFL brass for the last 30 years. Did you see the little story they showed when Larry Fitzgerald was a ball boy?
He was a mentee of Randy Moss. Right.
So just
Randy Moss let him use his car. Randy
Yeah.
Moss let him use his car for the prom when he was in high school.
Wow.
His 760 IL BMW. Yeah, man, take it, kid. Enjoy yourself. Even though your dad got paper in cars, use mine.
You know what I saw yesterday? A Nissan 3000 GT. You know who had one of those? Remember that?
Nissan.
You may not remember how it looks. Our homeboy Mike Dingle had the 3000 GT, the red one. You don't remember that?
Mitsubishi. It was black. It wasn't red. It was black.
It was a Mitsubishi?
It was a Mitsubishi and it was black.
Not Nissan.
It wasn't a Nissan.
I thought Mike's was red, but anyway.
It was black.
All right, that's it, man. That's the last one. Tree,
Yeah.
can you pop in, Tree, and you're watching the 2 Live Studios Experience?
That's awesome. Yeah, man. Damn, I forgot D-Hop was 5-time. He was great. And someone said in the chat, he hasn't officially retired yet either. So he's still leaving his options open to go play for a contender.
You remember that video with was it him and I think it was D'Angelo Hall. Like in training camp, Falcons were playing. I think it was D'Angelo Hall, defensive back for the Falcons. They were playing against Tennessee, or not Tennessee at the time. Who did D-Hop come in the league play for? Oh, Houston.
Houston.
Or
Yeah.
maybe it was Tennessee. I think he got traded to Houston. But anyway, they were going back and forth, man. And D-Hop was like,
he was drafted by the Texans.
drafted by the
That was his first team.
Okay.
And they were already in Houston. They weren't in Tennessee. They were in Houston because the Titans are now in Houston. The Titans are in Nashville. So B-Hop was drafted by the Houston Texans.
Him and D'Angelo Hall got in this back and forth in training camp, and D Hall like had that look in his eye, like, I will run through you, Mickey Ficky. I will run through you. D'Angelo Hall kind of like backed down a little bit, from what I remember. All right, Tree.
Story number 4.
Tree. Good morning, Tree. How are you?
Good. How are you?
So tying into the Wemby thing, the Wemby conversation, he gets his own signature sneaker. Top 10 signature sneakers of all time. Coming in at number 10, the &1 tie, Vince Carter. You remember that?
I forgot Vince had a sneaker.
Is &1 still in business? Have you seen anything &1 lately?
I don't think
Or did
so.
the big three basically take the place of it as far as that type of secondary basketball?
I don't think the &1 tour is still of any significance. Let me check.
Coming in at number 9, the Adidas T-Mac 2s, Tracy McGrady sneaker. Coming in at number 8, Kobe Bryant with the Kobe 4s, revolutionized basketball footwear with a low-top performance design, hugely respected by both players and sneaker enthusiasts. So do you think Kobe's the person that's got people, these young guys wearing low-top sneakers?
The original
Kobe?
The original &1 mixtape tour is no longer operating. From 1999 to 2008, the &1 mixtape tour was a cultural phenomenon featuring legends like Rafer Alston, Grayson Boucher, Aaron Owens. But now, no, it's the big Ice Cube and the Big Three is taken over for the &1. Okay.
Somebody, and if Tree could go back to it, somebody said the Big Three or the &1 tour got bought out. Maybe Ice Cube gave him a couple dollars to absorb.
Ice Cube is flourishing with the Big Three right now. It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
So this Kobe, they got Kobe at number 8, the Kobe 4s. Were there like a low top signature sneaker before Kobe sneakers, the Mambas, came out that these guys were wearing, or no? Can you think of one?
I cannot.
So Kobe got all these cats wearing low top sneakers?
That's what it looks like. That's what it's.
Somebody,
I didn't think about this until you brought it up just now.
What are you asking? What?
Well, basketball players used to wear high top sneakers, and then they kind of went to mid. But then at some point, it seems like the majority of the league is wearing low tops.
Which, if you tape your ankles like everyone does in athletics, you don't need a high top shoe for support. The tape under your socks is giving you that support.
Okay, I guess. But do you think Kobe is the reason for that? Like because his sneakers have always, from what I remember, been low top. Do you think these guys that are it seems like 90% of basketball a day, these guys are wearing low tops, and nobody's wearing high tops anymore.
These cats ain't wearing high top sneakers.
But this does, and Chuck Taylors were not high tops. Remember, people wore Chuck.
That was back in the day though.
That was before.
Right. They say high tops took over in the 70s, and then Kobe sparked a revolution in 2008.
The Chuck Taylors that the basketball players wore prior to cats wearing low top sneakers, they were high tops. They were just the
they didn't have any support.
They were terribly supported. No, they were terribly supported. I don't know how they hooped in those sneakers back in the day.
So coming in at number 7, the Reebok Shaqnosis. I didn't know that. I didn't know that's what the name of the sneakers were. Shaq.
Wow.
Did you know that?
I did not.
Shaq sneakers had a little pump. You remember the little pump? Bold black and white design, one of the most recognizable shoes of the 90s. Absolutely agree with that. Number 6, the Nike Air Griffey Max 1, which basically is the Dion's, but it was like a different color. Am I right about that?
Yes.
The Ken Griffey's? Now, that's how I kind of remember them. Coming in at number 5, Nike Air More Up Tempo. The Scottie Pippins. Instantly recognizable with the giant air lettering on the back. Oh, yeah. So you remember those, right? With the big air on the back of it?
Yep.
Staple of 1990s basketball and street fashion. Number 4, Nike Air Zoom Generation. That's the LeBron Jameses. Coming in number 3, Reebok Question. I'm the question and the answer like Iverson. Number 3, Reebok Questions.
Can't get off those LeBron Jameses fast enough. But keep on going, Doug. I'm listening. Go ahead, man. Can't even want to say
man.
it. They can't win from 4 to 2. He went from 4 to 2. Don't skip over the 3, man. But go ahead, I'm listening.
Don't take it so personal, man. I was just trying to get through with the list.
Grant Hill 2's better be on that list. I don't think the Grant Hills made the list. Please finish, Doug.
Well, Antoine made the list, so.
Wow, man. Go ahead and talk more about LeBron's, man.
No. You already passed those. We came and went past those at the speed of light.
Well, you did go fast, and you know, Ryan likes it slow.
Yeah, you just moved on. You didn't even say his name where people could hear it. James. And number 2 on the list. Come on, man. It's okay. Go ahead, man. Finish so we can move on.
No, man. I feel like I owe it to you. Go ahead, man.
We do. Go ahead, Ryan.
Nope. Don't make me leave.
I want to hear.
Don't make me leave. It's okay.
Are you serious, man?
If you chose to speed over it, I'm fine with it.
Let's sped over half of them.
No.
And let's be honest about it. The LeBrons ain't. I've never heard anybody. I've never heard the LeBron sneakers ring out like that.
Here we go. All right. Wait,
do the LeBron sneakers ring out like that, like in the same conversation with Jordans?
No, I don't think so. I mentioned that. I've already mentioned that twice.
So what's the matter then?
Well, no, man. I mean, again, man.
We're talking about the sneakers. We're not talking about LeBron.
Doug did move pretty swiftly through LBJ. That's not me. I'm not the only one saying that, man. If you look in the chat, which you never really look in the chat, but the people agree with me.
That guy's a LeBron sexual too, probably.
Oh, so it's LeBron.
I want to hear what you have to say about the shoe, Ryan. Go ahead.
Right. Do the LeBrons, do they ring out? We've used that term 3 times a day.
Ringer bell.
The LeBrons ring out like in the category of the Jordans or the Iversons or the Penny Hardaways. They don't have Penny on it.
No.
They do have Penny on there.
No.
Penny is on there. Go
ahead. Terry Clark says,
Deion Sanders still go for north of $200 for that shoe that came out back in '94. They relaunched the Deion Sanders shoe here recently in the last 2 or 3 years, and they relaunched them to be the exact same as they were decades ago, and they still selling it at a high price.
There's a lot of lovers of LeBron's shoe. Julius.
No, but we're not gonna spend no time on that, though, Tree. Let's just move forward, Tree. Let's move forward.
Oh, nobody better talk about Miss Jackson. Reminds me of that Living Color skit with Kim Wayans. Don't nobody better talk about Miss Jenkins.
again, man.
Let's not pass by LeBron James too fast.
I made the comment, and everybody in the chat agreed, man. Don't be sensitive. Everybody agrees.
Right.
Everybody agrees.
No, everybody doesn't agree.
You were mentioning the shoes, and then you got the LeBron James at number 3, and you go ahead, then it's a James, and then number 2. You did that, man. You did that, not me.
All right, coming in at number 3 is the Iversons, the questions. Coming in at number 2. Let me go back. Represented toughness, authenticity, and hip hop culture. One of the greatest rookie signature shoes ever.
Well, didn't read any of that for LeBron.
It did look good.
They didn't say none of that stuff. They didn't say none of that. I'm looking at the same thing you're looking at, man. And there's a whole summation for LeBron's shoe that did not get its due justice, man. It just didn't get it.
Go ahead and give the deets about LeBron's shoe, man.
No, man. If you want to move past it, let's just move past it, man.
Let me see if he put it in there.
I did. There's some little bullet points about.
You should have read them then, Douglas.
But I didn't know.
But I didn't know.
You read everybody's private.
You love this.
It's okay, man. It's okay. I just want to move forward. Let's go.
Coming. Wow. Coming in.
Mark the beginning of one of Nike's most successful signatures. He didn't say that. Sorry. It's on there though, but you didn't say that. Well, that's good information.
I didn't read the bullet points about 9 out of 10 of these.
Well, right. You did read the bullet points about 9 out of 10, except for the one was LeBron, but it's okay. It's okay.
Coming in at number 2, the Nike Air Foam Posit. I think it's Foam Posit. I think that's how you pronounce it. I didn't know that was the name. But basically, those were the Penny Hardaways. The pennies were super. I really love the pennies. A cultural phenomenon in black communities, futuristic design that remains popular decades later, especially iconic in cities like Atlanta, Washington, D.C., and Memphis, Tennessee. And coming in at number 1, you can put up the meme. You know what it is. I think this puts $1 billion a year in this man's pocket, in his bank account. The GOAT, which all others are compared or tested to or compared to. The Jordans came out on April 1st, 1985, and the shoe game has never, ever been the same again.
Shout out to our cousin Dante. I was in Atlanta a few months back, and he asked me to stop by his crib, and I stopped by his crib. He's like, "Hey, you still mentor those kids, man?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Okay, I got some shoes I want to send down there to Columbus for the kids." He sent me 3 trash bags full of sneakers, and there were about 20 different pair of Jordans in different colors in the bags. The kids lost their mind.
Hey man, there's a store in Cumberland Mall.
All
they sell is Jordans.
Right? Yeah.
It's like a boutique shop. Like it's not Finish Line or it's not Foot Locker or anything like that. It's somebody that had some money. And felt like that he could go in and buy these sneakers at this price, and everything on the wall is unique Jordans, and they're $300, $400, $500, $600, $800, and they've been there for a couple of years.
Adrian Williams, I got about 10 boxes upstairs of Jordan sneakers that I rarely wear. I only wear them on special occasions, but they're different color schemes of the old Air Force One Jordans. They're different color schemes.
And let me try to break it down real quick for the young people in here that don't like, why are they going on and on about this? Before the Jordans, the NBA actually had a rule that you had to have like 90% white in the sneakers or something to that degree. You couldn't have any color.
Right.
Okay.
It's different now.
And you need to go see the movie if you didn't see the movie.
Yeah.
When they came up with the shoe, Nike says, you know what? This shoe is so fly, we're going to pay your fines. Because every time he wore them, the NBA fined him.
So
Nike said, you know what? We think this thing is going to be big.
We'll take care of it.
Dope style. Our marketing has said that this shoe, everybody loves the shoe. We'll just pay the fine, and the rest is history.
Now there's entire sneaker stores that their inventory is all made up of Jordans.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But you know what? The first time I saw that sneaker, the first time I saw him play with it, I was like, oh, wow, those are dope. And then the rest is history. Absolutely, man. What are you looking up?
I just put in Chitara. I asked her to find out for me how much money does Jordan make monthly off of Nikes. It says $250 million per year, which is $20.8 million per month. $300 million per year. Yeah, he makes right at $20 million a month. To put in perspective, per month, about 21 to 25 million. Per week, he makes 4.8 to 5.8 million per week off of the sneaker, which means he's making per day 685,000 to 822,000 per day off his sneaker.
I'm trying to save $28 a day so I can get 10,000 in a year.
Right.
That's what I'm doing.
Right.
Not trying.
Weekly,
I am.
Daily, he's making more than $500,000 off a sneaker.
And I think, you know what I think? I can't remember the chronological order, but I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is. The next the next iteration of the Jordans was the Hoyas, the Georgetown Hoyas.
The Georgetown Hoyas. I agree.
The blue and gray. It was kind of like the same pattern style, and that took off. Yep. Everybody in America was wanting them Hoyas. Yep. Everybody was wearing Georgetown. You know, this is during their great run with John Thompson and they, you know, this all-black team that won these national championships. So the Hoyas came out. We was like, oh, snap. They can do it. They can do this style with different colors, and it's going to work.
Everybody can.
Everybody can do this style where they switch up the colors like this per the team. If it's the Knicks, we can do blue and orange Jordans. If it's the Cavaliers, we can do yellow and burgundy, and it worked, man. It worked.
Yep. Yeah.
The dude that came up with that idea, you really need to go see the movie. You really need to go see the movie because the movie is a great job of breaking it down.
I may pull it up and check it out. I have not seen that movie yet.
All right. Tree, you ready? Arlie had to leave, I guess.
It's the picture of the day. So I'll go first. It's back to school in Atlanta. Ryan, I thought your kids were going back, but what's happening?
We go back on the 12th.
Okay. Anyway, my POD is rooted in back to school, and then I want to ask y'all a question. So, I guess I was in the okay. Doug is not looking, but I was in the 10th grade. This is my sophomore year at Lincoln High School, and I just got a picture of because I'm always trying to find something.
You don't look any different.
Okay.
You don't look any different. You haven't aged a day.
Well, no comment.
Yeah, you
Why are you like this?
It's a nice picture, Tree.
Why are you like this?
Like what? I didn't say anything, Tree. It's a nice
Sophomore picture. Katrina King studies hard in the library. Oh, I didn't even know that was your maiden name.
Yeah.
About that.
KK.
Okay.
Nobody calls me that.
Oh, they used to call you KK.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, KK.
Yeah. So what I wanted to ask y'all with regards to this is, when I was looking at my yearbook, do y'all have all of your yearbooks from all the years you graduated?
My mom used to tell me you're going to wish you would have kept all those yearbooks. I do not.
So somebody told me I have all 4 yearbooks from college.
Okay.
Fact,
I don't have any college.
I had one as a stand. I just so happen to have this as a stand. This is South Carolina State. This is my freshman year at South Carolina State. So I took a picture my freshman year and my senior year.
Mm-hmm.
And in between, I don't think I took pictures, and I bought every yearbook, even though I wasn't in them. So the idea is if you get a yearbook every year you were there, everybody that you went to school with will be in there at some point. Every person. Think about it. And
I have all mine.
Yeah.
I have all my high school yearbooks, but what I noticed this morning when I was looking in this one, this is class of 89. The people who did not, did do this at y'all school. Okay, there's 2 guys I'm looking at. I'm not going to say their names. They're related. They are not supposed to be in my freshman lineup. They're supposed to be like 2 grades ahead of me, but this denotes they have not passed
right
to go, and they put them in our class, but they did not come in with us. And I'm like, damn.
You didn't even realize.
Kids that fail now get pushed up anyway. They don't even get held back.
Well, that's kind of, I mean, that is a rude call out, but it's the truth. I know we don't really live in the truth anymore. We all try to placate and give everybody an award. But these two guys in particular are not supposed to be in my grade. They didn't come in with me. They are older than me, and they put them right there in the sophomores.
My kids all have their yearbooks because I make them keep it in a safe location. Mason has all of his on his floor in his bedroom. Morgan has all of hers. I don't have any of mine. I may have one around here. Yeah.
I love to read the things that people
Right.
said about me. Now, Kayla, one day she was reading these and quite a few commentary about me being cool for a Black girl. Tons of it. I went to a school probably like y'all's where it wasn't a lot of us. So anyway, that's my POD.
Picture
Up
of the day,
next.
3, yay.
Ryan Stewart.
The top left picture is us on Broadway downtown in Nashville. Street was jumping, rooftop bars, patios, decks, good food. Below that is the picture at Belmont University. Really, really great tour of Belmont. Miles really enjoyed it. Below Belmont is the family at TSU. Top right is the family at Fisk. Below the top right is the family at Vanderbilt. And lastly is the Music Hall of Fame, which was in Nashville also. We also went there for about 3 or 4 hours. Did not do it any justice. You need to be there for a while to read everything. It's so much to read. But we really, really enjoyed our time in Nashville this past weekend. And that was my picture of the day from this past weekend.
I saw a video of the kids. Well, first, when I saw it, I was like, I thought he said I thought your son was having a concert. Like,
right.
No, and then I paid a little more attention.
Yep.
And so you were at the museum when they were on the drums and stuff.
They had an area where there was live instruments for the kids to play or for people to play. And Miles got up there and did an entire set. He and Morgan did an entire set. As a matter of fact, I think
What did Morgan do? Play the piano?
She played the drums also.
Morgan plays the drums?
Well, yeah, they all kind of play the drums, man, because Miles has a set here. So
okay.
Yeah. Tree, if you pull down my picture of the day, I've got one loading of them doing their thing.
Okay.
If you drop mine out real quick.
Have you ever been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland?
Yes, I have been to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. Here's Miles on the guitar and Morgan on the drums, doing what they do. They had a little crowd watching them. They were making music, man.
I was like, is this a show? What is happening?
Right.
Yeah, no.
They sat down and started playing, and people started congregating and watching them play, and they just kept playing, and they were playing real music. They were like, whose kids are these? I was like, oh, those are my kids, sir. Yes.
Now, did they let people sing or just play the instruments?
There were microphones where you could sing karaoke, and it was blasting through the entire bottom floor. Yep, I
gotta go.
I did that for about 10 minutes.
Where's the video?
I didn't record any video, and whenever they started trying to record me, I stopped singing. It was awesome.
You're watching the 2 Live Stews experience.
This is This is a picture of the day segment. Douglas.
So this is strangely enough, this was perfect, but I had to find this on the fly because I forgot to send it to Tree or send a picture to Tree, and so I quickly jumped in my phone. This is perfect because we're talking training camps. We're talking back to school. We're talking all of that type of stuff. So I thought
you had the conclave this weekend.
And exactly. And they had the Qs had their conclave this weekend in Cincinnati, Ohio. And so this encompasses everything. This is me and my LBs, training camp, South Carolina State training camp.
It's Brantley in the back. That's Brantley.
That's Brantley Evans. These are all my LBs.
Rest in peace,
so you got Vernon Greer up there to the top left, defensive back, Nielsen Hilton in the middle with number 88, wide receiver, Brantley Evans, offensive guard, tackle, me, and then you got linebacker Henry Graham, linebacker for the football team as well.
Honey Graham.
So unfortunately, though, this was about 2 or 3 days before my knee buckled on me again, and I had never even got on the field. But still, it's
Aw.
very sentimental to me.
Well, you need to stop.
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying
It
anything.
wasn't Ryan this time.
Nope. And Tree, notice I didn't get into the college tours because I don't want the HBCUers to come and attack me. So I'm not. I didn't want to do that today. I didn't say that. Rel said that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not discouraging or belittling our historically black colleges and universities. I'm not doing it.
So
Well,
if you're new to the show, Rel is referring to some type of negative tropes that Ryan has historically for the last 25 years.
Why blame it on me?
HBCUs.
Well,
Why
Rel
blame it on
said
me?
it, though.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, but I mean, he's watched you repeat. Let's just move on.
So I wanted to ask y'all something. This weekend I saw a video and this lady was like, ladies, if you are in the Ohio, the Cincinnati, Ohio area, there is a women's conference going on downtown, and y'all need to get down there and pet a dog. And I started thinking about objectifying men. This is the only group of men, and I'm guilty of it, black men, that I believe a large, robust community of black women just outwardly objectifies. It's like meat. It's like, what is it? What is it? So my friends and I, we were at the pool yesterday. We started talking. What did they do to y'all to make you have this certain audacity that a lot of other people don't have? Is it when you put on the shirt, you turn into this other person? This is not a bad thing, but the Omegas are loved in a way that is, I'm trying to figure it out now. It's starting to.
The majority of the bros can teach be a professor and teach a PhD course, can be a pastor and teach a mega church, preach a mega church on Sunday, dig your back out when you're laying down parallel to the ground. I mean, we do it all. Cook a full course meal, 11-course meal, run a city, run a state, governor, mayor. The bros do it all.
Yeah, they're multifaceted. Sum it up with that. Multifaceted.
Yeah.
Crazy how women just, I don't see this happening with other.
You know what? I agree with you 100%, but I'm sure that the dudes that wear red and white and black and yellow.
No, women don't flock to their annual meeting. Women don't flock to their annual meeting.
Women are going to, what are we doing? Okay, I've never been. I am going to the one in 2028 because I like Chicago. But the truth is,
right, Doug,
I have other agendas.
Did you hear that? Tree just told everybody where the next conclave is going to be. It's in Chicago. It's 2 years from now. Why the hell does she know? That's the point. You don't know where the Knicks are going. You don't know where the Alphas are going. It's 2 years away, and she's already making plans to be in Chicago with the bros in 28.
We have a room. We have booked our rooms around this. And I'm just like, this is crazy.
It's awesome.
Listen,
it's awesome.
I wasn't too enthused about Cincinnati. Yeah, just say it out loud, Cincinnati. So I really had some pressure.
Chicago?
That's going to be.
I'm going to be in
That's
Chicago.
That's going to be dope.
I'm going to be in Chicago.
The weather will be perfect for the summer. There'll be tons to do, tons of lounges, tons of bars. There's water down. I mean, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Hughes. From what I understand, though, everybody had a great time up there in Cincinnati. Yep. I've seen a lot of videos and pictures and whatnot. I basically watched them all week.
I do want to say one thing. There were two schools that we visited this past weekend where one meeting started at 9 and it started right at 9. And for all the people in attendance, they broke all the groups down into majors. After they did a presentation of the school, which was 45 minutes, they broke everybody down to majors. History majors, business majors, pre-med majors, blah, 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 blah. There's a guide for each one of y'all over here. So there were 12 different guides that split up to take everybody around the campus. And then after that, each major had a room set up to where they talked about the major and the core curriculum and all this other stuff. So they had about 30 people on deck for the tour to make sure that everybody was able to get every question answered and to see things from the perspective of a person that has that major.
Wow.
At one of the other schools, we sat down. It was supposed to start at 2. It started at 3:15. And then after the 3:15, when the lady spoke, after she spoke, she was like, okay, so let me hand y'all these pamphlets. After y'all take y'all tour, come back. If you got any questions, holler at us.
Ryan, stop.
I ain't saying no names of nothing.
Okay.
But
that really wasn't even necessary.
Good morning, and thank you for your donations. This is the Two Live Stews experience. We love
real stuff.
Ryan wants to say something else. Go ahead.
Miles is probably going to choose an HBCU.
I hope.
Way to finish off on a positive note, man.
I hope he goes where he's going to be fulfilled and enjoy and learn. And I hope they're going to pour into him like they do I'm getting a headband, and that's why I'm wearing a hat. I just can't do the whole show with my hair covering my eyes, but I'm going to get a headband. Thank you very much, Real Stuff Inc.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Real Stuff, for your donation. I didn't know where you were going with that. Frederick Anderson, good morning, and thank you for the building fund donations. We appreciate it. Doug, get your donations together.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Thank you, Fred.
From Loose Neck. Yes, the towels are dry. I don't really dry my clothes because the dryer makes them wear out faster, but I dry my towels and undergarments, some of them.
Do you have a hanging rack that you hang them on inside, or do you?
So maybe you saw me try. I was going to come on and get your engineering skills or advice. I do. I was trying to tighten it this morning, but yeah, I don't dry my clothes in the dryer.
On the clothes that I really, really like or that I want to last, they don't touch a dryer. I hang them to dry also.
Absolutely. From Loose Neck Side, thank you so much. If you go to Doug's house, you're eating and drinking knockoff brand items.
You better believe it.
Went to lunch with Doug Friday. Douglas tried to take me to the varsity.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, for real? Really, Tree?
Oh, sorry.
But
oh, sorry.
The focus wasn't on the lunch. The focus was on getting work.
I don't care. You have my liquor.
You don't have. You
gotta feed me a hot dog.
You don't like hot dogs, Tree?
I love them.
How un-American can you be? I thought I was doing something good.
And you just said on last week's show how much you love a good hot dog.
Yes.
I
just said that, Tree.
I do, but I think I deserve more than the varsity.
If I eat a hot dog, I'm gonna get sick. What? This is America, and this is Atlanta. You don't like
this is America. Eggs are tainted. Salad is tainted. Every week, ginger ale. Black people need ginger ale to survive. Yeah, this is America.
But Tree, you just said last week that you love a good hot dog. You just
I do, but I think if you take me to lunch, you got to do better than the varsity.
The lunch was secondary. It was a work trip.
Doug, I understand. I get it. Especially on the heels of her saying she loves a hot dog. Where else would you take her to get a good? If you love a hot dog, the varsity is your spot. That makes total sense.
If you're not from Atlanta, you don't know what we're talking about. The varsity's been around for 100 years. Damn. Right by Georgia Tech. They got one of the best hot dogs in the history of the world. I thought I was doing something good.
When I be
she replied back, let's go to this Mexican. She named the restaurant. Let's go to this Mexican restaurant because I'll get sick if I eat the varsity. How un-American is that?
You gotta stick to the message. You can't tell somebody you love hot dogs and then fuss at them for taking you to the varsity.
I just think I can take myself to get a hot dog. You can do better than that when it comes to me.
And I did. That's fine. I didn't argue with you. I was like, sure, if you don't want a hot dog, that's fine. That's un-American, but we can go to Julio's Mexican taco.
From Sean Mims. Good morning, Sean.
Good
I
morning,
hope you had
Sean.
a
Thank
good
you, Sean.
weekend. Thank you for your donation. D Hop and T.O. shut D Hall up. All that tough talk.
Thank you, Sean.
Talk
Thank
about
you,
D'Angelo
Sean.
Hall.
Sean Mims coming in again. T.O. smoked him when he was with Dallas at the Dome.
Well, for the record, D'Angelo Hall was a smaller corner, very good corner, a Pro Bowl corner, had a
Super
great
quick.
career.
Yeah.
But when it comes to bigger guys, yeah, he had a tough time with bigger guys that were perennial All-Pro receivers. He had a tough time.
From Loose Neck Side, thank you for your donation. He says, I was studying to see how a GM pension would work. No, I've
Appreciate you,
never.
Nick.
Thank you, Loose Neck. Never been codependent on men too much
Thank
or
you, Loose Neck.
anything other than me. Douglas, you want to go?
Yes.
Go ahead.
So we're not going to go with the music, right? Or are we going to go with the music?
Oh, the donation.
Let's not go with the music today. We're working out some technical things in the background.
Let's talk about that. But
After you cut me out, no.
that's a tough one. I like their music being played, but
I do too, but there's ramifications that go along with that, and we're trying to figure out right now. So shouts out to John Dingle, homeboy Ryan's classmate, $5 donation. Appreciate you, homeboy.
And John, I'm going to bring you Tree's bottle of Black Eden 1912. Don't worry about it. You got it, John. You're good.
Shouts out to Jonathan Walker, J-Dub Motorsports. $25 donation. Thank you, Jonathan.
J-Dub in the building.
Damon Ware, $100 donation. Damn it.
Whoa. Thank you, Jay Ware. Was I not supposed to say that?
Well, I kind of messed up a little bit just now.
JDubMotorsports.com. JDubMotorsports.com. Catch all the J-Dub's content.
So, next one. Brother Man, $100 donation to Brother Man.
Thank you, Brother Man.
$200 donations in one show.
Thank you, Brother Man.
Thank you, Brother Man.
Brother Man. We appreciate you.
Shouts out to Osiris, $40 donation. I saw a bunch of pictures of Osiris at the Clave in Cincinnati.
Thank you, team. Looked like you had fun, Q.
Loose Neck Side, $10 donation. What's up? Something for the building fund.
Thank you, Loose Neck. Thank you, Loose Neck. Thank you.
No, $5 donation, $15 donation from Loose Neck, and that's my man Jeff from A&T donated $10.
I think Miles likes A&T as well. That's another one that's on our list to go visit.
Okay, finishing up. Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Black Diamond.
Black Diamond just giving condolences or shout outs to Buck Godfrey. She says, legendary, iconic, record breaking, well done, sir, and rest well. Buck Godfrey Stadium, formerly Panthersville Stadium in Decatur, Georgia.
Shout out to you,
Buck Godfrey.
Rest in peace to the great Buck Godfrey. Prayers are up for the family. Shout out to you, Rashawn, your brother, and your mom. We love you guys. Y'all hang in there. If we can help, please let us know.
I never met Rashawn's brother. She got a brother?
Yes.
Okay, never met him.
From Millhouse 7924, Penny Hardaway was the closest thing to Magic to him. Sydney
got hurt.
Yeah.
He just got hurt. If he wouldn't have gotten hurt, he may have gone along those lines for sure.
Tall point guard, great passing ability. Yeah, that's kind of different in styles, but Penny was way more athletic than Magic.
Agreed.
Yeah.
From Sydney Action Jackson, when Josh Allen and Justin Herbert, when are Josh Allen and Justin Herbert going to prove something? What about Sunshine, the coach killer in Jacksonville?
Lawrence. Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Trevor Lawrence is Sunshine. That's his nickname.
He's going back to the meme where they had all these guys listed that had to prove something this year.
Right. Very good.
Magically, all of them are brothers.
Ooh,
yeah.
Well done. Well played. Thank you.
Julius wants to know, Ryan, are you not going to talk about Pac-Man Jones when he said he didn't go to Georgia Tech because they was making players do class?
I'm not going to talk about that.
Because Ryan didn't do class. Did people do your homework for you? No, I don't want to tell this story.
Oh, it's okay. You can share it. But that's a misnomer.
I have to get her permission.
It's very difficult in college sports or college athletics for a lot of guys to get through the curriculum and through the coursework, but the majority of these schools will have you a tutor any time of day that works for you. So at Tech, if the only time in my schedule that allowed me to get a tutor was at 3 o'clock in the morning, they would have one at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, they got to protect the investment.
They mentioned that at Belmont this past weekend. There's
Wow.
24-hour tutoring for every student that's not, the student doesn't have to pay for it. All they got to do is register for it, and you can get a tutor whatever time of day you want, in
And them
person or
tutors-
online.
And they're getting paid.
They're
I'm gonna
getting
just
paid.
say that.
They're getting paid.
Someone very dear to my heart
Yep.
was doing this. I'm like, that's your degree. That
it's a
ain't his
good-
degree.
It's a good hourly wage,
Yeah.
no question.
Ma Diddy, D-Hop said he isn't officially retired though.
I shared that, Mardidi. Also, thank you very much, Mardidi. I didn't see your message, but yes, D-Hop is leaving his options open if the opportunity to go to let's see, a contender pops up for him. He's going to take it.
Loose Neck, thank you for an additional donation. He wants to help me stay regular, and I am.
Thank you, Loose Neck.
Talked about what comes out in the morning. Well, Scott, thank you. It's football season. Doug's shirt says so. Hashtag prime ties to go. Let's see your shirt, Douglas.
No, it
It
doesn't say that.
Well, no, it's still a prime time shirt. It's still a prime time. Yeah.
That's still a prime ties to go.
I had the
I
same
thought he was
shirt
talking
on.
about the black shirt that I wore, but I took off early to get into the bruh theme the other day. I'm
I
gonna put
had
it back
the
on,
same-
Rel.
I had the same shirt on in Nashville on the rooftop, and the buddy that I was sharing the Black Eden with noticed it and asked where I got it from, and I told him about prime ties to go, Rel. So hopefully you'll get a customer.
Raider Kev has a question for you, Doug. Are you okay with him taking less money in salary based on his shoe numbers? This happened at 9:32, so this is regard to Jordan. Or is this about Jordan?
It's probably about Wimby.
Okay, but it came at 9:32.
you
But
agree?
are you?
Yeah, we just talked about Wimby like 20 minutes ago.
It's an
840.
additional revenue stream. It's an additional revenue stream for the athletes.
No, I'm never okay with an athlete taking less money. Shouts out to Osiris. He sent us an interesting video.
We didn't have time to talk about it, but I saw that also.
He sent us an interesting video with he was another Andre Iguodala.
Yes.
I think it was Andre Iguodala, and he was doing one of these little podcasts, and he was telling the dudes on there that the trainer or the equipment manager,
Right.
when negotiations came up, the team offered him
60, and he fought for 80.
or something to that degree.
Yeah.
And he was like, the equipment manager was like, why you got to take that much money? Trying
Busting
to make
his
him
chops.
feel bad
Right.
about
But
taking
then-
what he thought he was worth.
But then the coaches turn around and get these max deals without a fight or an argument.
Right. So it led to the conversation that we had last week where it's just amazing. Like one of the biggest scams or one of the biggest Jedi mind tricks is that they convince ninjas to take less money. Because if they take more money, then they're greedy or they're a bad person or something.
If 3 to
It's
5
the Jedi
out
mind
of
trick.
if 3 to 5 out of 100 players take less money for whatever reason they want to take less money for, good for them.
Right.
It worked for Brunson.
Rel Scott, you heard it here first. Rel Scott is declaring and decreeing that in 2028, Doug's going to say, why nobody told me the conclusion?
That's so inaccurate.
That's funny. That's funny.
So inaccurate. It's a long story if you're just tuning in for the first time.
Loose next time. My friend is waiting for when the Qs break their hearts because they handle business.
Now, loose neck.
I-
We didn't take any shots at your people.
But it's
We
a
just
whole.
talked- right. It's a whole different situation, and Doug and I didn't bring it up. Tree did.
But I
It's
do agree.
2026, and Tree has reservations in Chicago for the Clave at 28 already.
I mean, I could be booed up by then, and then I don't need to go shopping. But yeah, from Julius 29C, that number 8 is looking good on Doug during pre-snitching days. Talking about your POD picture of the day.
Somebody tried to clown and said, "Why you got number 8?" I was Napoleon Kaufman before Napoleon Kaufman. Even
All
though
I want to say, man, is I never saw our dad extremely sad, but when
Aw.
that cat got off the phone with you about your leg being messed up, that cat was crushed. That cat was like, man, he was going to kill it. He was going to kill it this year. That cat was really set back, man.
I was gonna get everybody out of the ghetto, man. That was the plan. This didn't work
Oh
out.
no, it's not Keith. You the damn Keith. Oh God. Okay, I'm sorry. That's not funny. From Earl McDowell. He says, I think he's trying to defend your little situation. He says during the Noop Centennial Cave in Indianapolis in 2011, there were literally tens of thousands of women that came into town. Now, I'm gonna say this.
Hold on.
We're talking about now.
I'm sorry. Let me read this one more time. How it's supposed to be read. And this happened this during the Noop Centennial Cave in Indianapolis in 2011. There were literally 10,000 of women that came into town. The Noops are this. The Noops are that.
That's exactly how it sounded. That's exactly how it would sound.
Hey, I love you, Earl. I'm effing with you.
No, he's not.
Nothing but love.
Finishing up. Rel Scott says that's why I had to do laundry because I had the bubble guts. I just ended up eating some soup and beans. Okay, because
the restaurant. That's all you got.
Well, you make me nervous, and I just.
Miles, we realized over the weekend that Miles has not been eating because he's scared of this explosive booty that people have been getting from the lettuce. So we just figured out over the weekend why he hadn't been eating.
Are you kidding me?
I'm dead serious. And I said, Bud, that's why you got to talk to us about stuff like this.
Yeah.
There's things that you could have eaten that would have been safe that would not put you in that category, Bud. And if you cook the vegetables, they no longer have the potency to give you the explosive booty. My son wasn't eating for last week and some change because of the explosive booties that people have been talking about.
How did you notice it? Like, what happened to make you finally realize, hold on now.
When we stopped on the road, the first time we stopped to get something to eat, he's like, "Nah, Dad, I'm good." And I didn't pay it any attention. And then his mom goes, "Wait a minute, we hadn't had breakfast, Miles. What do you mean you're not? What do you mean you're good?" He's like, "Yeah, I don't want anything to eat." And I said, "Well, Bud, is there a reason why?" He's like, "Yeah, that situation." He knew the name of it and all that stuff. And I said, "Oh my God, Miles, Bud, that's okay. You got to talk to us about this stuff."
How long did you say?
It was about 5 to 8 days where he really wasn't eating a lot of food. If my wife didn't cook it. If she didn't cook it, he wasn't eating. If we brought food home from Chipotle or whatever, he was not eating. He was scared of it. He was scared to get the explosive booty.
Oh, bless his heart. Finishing up, we got two more.
Is that the technical term, explosive booty?
It's IBF, IBS, something like that. But yes, in general terms,
irritable bowel syndrome.
Right? IBS, and it causes explosive booty.
You try to lessen it with a funny nickname. It sounds like it's not funny at all.
Well, no, there's nothing funny about it. There's people that have had an explosive booty for weeks.
But it's not. Stop calling it explosive booty.
Well, it is.
It's an explosive booty. You may not know what the term is, but it's an explosive booty.
Black Diamond says that even Atlanta people don't go to the varsity. It's a great fit.
The parking lot's always packed.
And another reason why I picked the varsity because I was trying to find someplace convenient for you. You live downtown. I came downtown. I didn't want you to travel a lot.
See. Look, Ruth Chris is convenient. We can
with 2 people. Are you crazy?
You know I think you know.
You out of your mind. You out of your damn mind. I wish I would take you there, Ruth Chris.
Last one, Terry Clark. Doug asked for change from the bathroom attendant. Listen, Douglas, if you in all the European cities that I've visited over the last 2 years, you have to pay to go in a lot of the bathrooms. What? Yes, you have to pay.
What kind of BS?
They want coins. So I don't know if they're taking money from bathroom attendants here, but anyway, thank y'all. It was a good show. Y'all have a great Monday. Don't leave. Bye, everybody.
Thank you, Tree. Thank you, Tree. I like the basket, man. I was gonna get me one of them.
Thank you, Cedric Galloway. We appreciate you playing.
Well, he even took me to Ruth's Chris.
Hey, what's the name of that drink that they have in there? It's kind of like sherbet. They call it frosted orange. Is that what they call it?
At the varsity, yes. Cream. Yes.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah, I love one of those. I love a frosted orange. Let's give the super chatters an A+ first. Outstanding job, super chatters.
Man, thank y'all so much.
Y'all brought the noise. Y'all brought the noise. Thank you, super chatters.
Thank you.
Regular chatters that created commentary and conversations in the chat, we appreciate y'all. Tree, get ready to put that poll up. The regular chatters get an A+ also. We appreciate y'all's commentary and y'all's conversations. It means a lot. Should the Falcons trade Bijan Robinson?
So I'm assuming a lot of these people have voted live in Atlanta. I guess most of our audience is in Atlanta. We live in Atlanta. And they like Bijan, man. Nobody want to trade Bijan for a bunch of possibilities.
I get it. I understand. But
he's the best player on the team.
There's no doubt. He's one of the best running backs in the league.
Right. But he's I mean,
you could command the hall. Bijan, Gibbs, Jahmyr Gibbs in Detroit.
No, I'm saying, can you think of another more valuable player on the team than Bijan? Like, is he's the best player on the team?
Yeah, no, he's the best.
Yeah.
He's the best. But that's why you could command the hall for him. You could get a lot for him to revamp your team. A+ to Hollywood. We appreciate you, Ollie. Outstanding job today, Ollie. Thank you very much. And A+ to Tree Taylor for her efforts. Thank you very much, Tree. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Tree.
Tree gets a round of applause also. And to everyone that likes, shares, and subscribes to the show, and they ask folks daily within the network, if you're not stewing, what the heck are you doing? We got something special for y'all. Y'all get an A+ too. Couple more before we get out of here. Shouts out to the wonderful people at Black Eden 1912. You can get your own bottle at Black Eden 1912 if you go to blackeden1912.com/2livestews and use the promo code 2livestews. That promo code will save you $20 at checkout. So shouts out to the good folks at Black Eden. Y'all get an A+ today.
Shouts out to Black Eden.
Yeah, there go Buster. My man Buster got his bottle.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shouts out to Buster, got his bottle of Black Eden 1912 in the mail. He's a Sigma, but it's all good. No knock on Buster. He's good people.
I got love for the Sigmas. All three of them that were on the yard when we were there. Listen. Please, if you bought a bottle of Black Eden, do just as this. Take a picture, post it in the group, or you can just email it directly to me. Matter of fact, I don't want you to do that. I got a lot of stuff coming my email already. Take a picture, make a post in the 2 Live Stews group, and I'll take a picture and we'll show it on the show, man. Appreciate you, Buster. Thank you.
Shouts out to the A+ to everyone that's purchased or sent the deposit for the cruise. Shouts out and an A+ to everyone that's a part of the 2 Live Stews Fantasy Football League. And shouts out and an A+ to everyone that's considering coming to spend time on the 14th with the 2 Live Stews at the annual charity golf tournament. And if you want to get booked, shouts out to Brown, 2 Live Stews manager. Give him a call at 404-895-9395 if you want to book the Stews for an event. Or email him at sme.larrybrown@gmail.com. sme.larrybrown@gmail.com.
I brought up a name earlier, Napoleon Kaufman. I think he's a minister now. You remember Napoleon Kaufman from Washington, University of Washington?
I got a picture of him on my rookie card when I blew his behind.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's my rookie
card.
Kaufman. He's a pastor now?
On your rookie card, you were making a tackle on Napoleon Kaufman. That's right.
Yeah,
I forgot
he was a Raider. Yep.
Strange you bring up his name in two different conversations.
God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. If you don't know him and need to find him and show him love, that's all he's showing you. Nothing but love. Shouts out to KK Side. Loose Neck is hilarious.
What do you say?
He just had the KK Side logo on his post, avatar. And last but not least, A+ to the wonderful people in Detroit, Michigan, WGPR. We appreciate y'all. We'll see you on Thursday, y'all. Looking forward to it. Can't wait. Football game coming on Thursday. The Hall of Fame game is Thursday night. We'll probably talk about that. Yes.
You know what I just realized?
What'd you realize?
We made it through the dog days of summer. Football is back.
We did.
Every year, there's a big theme in sports talk radio.
It's not hard for us, though.
It's never been hard for us, but it's a big issue. What are we going to talk about in the summertime? Right. There's no football and there's no basketball. What are we going to talk about? After basketball, the NBA ends, college basketball ends. There's no football. There's no basketball. It's really just baseball. What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
This year we had World Cup, which took up a lot of the dog days of summer. That was great.
We did have a little World Cup to talk about, but it's never been an issue for us. We do this.
Peace and blessings, y'all. Peace and blessings, y'all. See y'all on Thursday.